How you lot feeling, man?
Quite somber. Quite sad.
I mean, listen, the chickens come home to roost, man.
This is,
Yeah.
Starting the episode with a quote.
it feels like a AA meeting, so let's just, instead of me doing the introductions,
Yeah.
we have to all introduce ourselves. My name is Sharky. Everyone says hi, Shark. Everyone says hey, Shark.
Hey, Shark.
Hi, Sharky. How you doing?
I'm a recovering Arsenal optimist. And I have an addiction to Mikel Arteta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
Big up addiction to Mikel Arteta. Yeah.
So what's the first line?
Yeah. Yourself.
Hello, my name's Ilyas Mohammed.
Hi, Elias.
Full
Hi
golf.
guys. No, full gravy always.
The fourth Noriega, but okay.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm a recovering addict. Recovering from Arsenal playing bad football. Yeah.
No intro today. My name's Awale.
Hey, Wale.
Wow, that's different.
Yo, guys.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
like when John Cena came out to like no music.
Yeah, no, honestly. I'm still addicted, I'll be honest. I'm addicted to
You shouldn't
our
be doing
failures.
This is rehab.
Nah, yeah. I came to the
But it's day
rehab.
one, I like day one. It's day one.
He came in jacked up. The knee was
I'm not even here.
It's day one.
They're under the table. Yeah, man, I ain't got much to say, really.
So good.
Thank you for coming.
I'm here, man.
We
That's
see
the
you
first step.
and we hear you
It's
as
the
well.
first step as well. Yeah.
Hi guys, Amenya here, and I am, I guess,
Amenya.
Hi,
Menya.
man. Yeah,
Hi,
of course.
guess I'm a terrorist survivor, I suppose. There's been a lot of things that have gone on, but
That's a good one, yeah.
Hey,
I'm making it. I'm still alive.
how good is
And-
it?
Well, listen, in the impact moment, it can hurt, but you know, if you can get out the other side and
Yeah.
see the light, you never know. As a certain someone said, sometimes he thinks he's seeing the light. It's an oncoming train. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm hoping that there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Wow.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Wale, just by any chance, if you have anything after the episode, I would need some as well.
Yeah.
Please,
Plenty.
please, I need a hit.
Well, thank you for coming here. Obviously, this is a special edition of the Roundup this week. We will be discussing other games, but we are opening the segment with therapy session / emergency meeting. We've never done one amongst Arsenal fans. I know we could have other fans on today, and it could be a massive rowdy episode. And haha, I told you. And I'm sure a lot of people would like that, but I generally think we need differing opinions from Arsenal fans to discuss what our thoughts are and opinions are for the rest of the season. And then after we finish the last segment, we'll speak about other battles, relegation battles. We have a special guest coming on today and other games. So, Arsenal versus Bournemouth. Who would have thought?
Who would have thunk it?
Clearly me. I mean, on the last live, I said we're going to lose.
The problem is yours was a gimmick. Mine was sincere. He was doing the gimmick of the
He's doing the
doom
gimmick,
thing.
yeah. We're going to win every single game to the end of the season.
It worked.
It was quite obvious that was going to happen.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
Do you think it was obvious we're going to lose
No,
that game?
dropping points.
You was
I
at the game.
Yeah,
certain.
you said draw.
Yeah.
I
You was
there
at the
as
game.
well.
You was-
I
oh, he was there as well?
Yeah,
He
but
done
Arteta
the sneaky
told me
one.
to come
He done the
early.
sneaky
Bro,
one.
he told us he did. I guess he got
Yeah.
started.
Yeah, he did.
He said,
Did you
wake
take
up
your sandwich?
early.
Did you take your sandwich?
I was eating on the train. I
Yeah.
said, you know, we have to be there. He said, bums on seats at 11 a.m. I said, no problem.
Mental. I know guys that brought Hani to the stadium
You see?
on the early one.
Yeah,
11 a.m.
He said, bring a lunch. You have a big breakfast and
Yeah.
bring lunch.
He told us.
And then you bring that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it. It's like, you know, when you have a house party, someone brings the mac and cheese and the jollof rice, and someone brings biscuits. It's like, you're taking the piss.
Little olives on that. Like, come on, man. Be serious, bro.
It's not making sense.
True.
So
Yeah,
walk us. I want to hear about your day. What did you have for breakfast? Like, how did you get to that?
Wow, my day, to be fair, I'm on a Weetabix thing. You know what I mean? Because again, he said energy,
Slow
like,
carbs, yeah,
so give me a couple hours. I have to be 12th man. I have to be ready to contribute to the team because we need it at this
what they
moment.
want,
Innit?
yeah.
We're kind of sleepwalking. So, and I can't like put a bit of sugar on there still. Like I'm a serious sugar guy. Again, I want to have the energy ready for the game. Obviously, I arrive. You know, I'm not gonna give shout outs to people that patterned the tickets for me, but shout out them, big up them. Wonderful hospitality.
Amazing.
Then the game started. Then it wasn't fun anymore. It wasn't fun anymore because from, well, I guess minute one, you could see these guys were somewhat sleepwalking for a team that, again, they've told us everyone be awake, everyone be rowdy. And there's one thing in English football that's maybe different to France, Germany, these other countries where the fan atmosphere is dictated by what's happening on the pitch. You know what I mean? If they're moving, lively, active. The fans are going to get up for it. Everyone's excited.
Yeah.
If the opposite is occurring, you're going to get moments of silence. I'm not saying Arsenal fans should be excused from being as quiet as they were, but at the same time, when you're watching a front three...
It's like a movie. You're not going to be laughing during a sad scene.
Yeah, but the problem is that the sad scene was from like minute one.
But that's what I'm saying. Though, like you can't. I agree. You can't expect us to be shouting and being loud when we're seeing an emotional scene on the pitch.
Facts.
It's been an emotional scene for a while, and I think what's mental is if I don't know because you guys can see that on the screen.
This is
that's our April run for the past 5 years. So
I don't like that graphic though.
No.
I'll tell you why I don't like that graphic because they've just deleted all the wins from the graphic. Yeah. This is nasty.
It looks worse than
we're gonna grab H for this one.
I mean,
because
to be fair,
they've removed all the wins from the graphic, and that's a little bit cheeky.
It is a bit cheeky,
but
April is notorious for us being for a bad month anyway.
Of course.
Whether you sprinkle a couple of wins that didn't mean anything in there, the moral of the situation is if you take a look at all of those defining games last year against PSG, when we played Manchester City, when we got battered away at the Etihad, the games against Southampton, the game against Southampton this year.
Obviously, the Aston Villa one. This is the same game we lost Aston Villa.
So the proof is in the pudding.
It is.
It is in the pudding. Like the proof is in the pudding that, unfortunately, when it comes to crunch time, when it comes to April, we crumble. Every single year, I feel like we've got a bit better in terms of delaying the crumble. You know what I'm saying? But we went from getting knocked out of the cups early to getting knocked out. Getting knocked out of the Champions League early to getting quarterfinals.
Okay, semis now, Champions Leagues and
FA Cup semis.
Yeah, taking it to the last couple of weeks, but fumbling. And I thought,
result in the end.
I thought this year, you know what? I always said that game against Man City, a massive, massive game. It's not just a Carabao Cup. It's an opportunity to shut up all of those people that call us bottle jobs. It's an opportunity to go and put our stamp on the league and in England that, this is the best team. Go and beat Man City at Wembley. You saw how much Pep Guardiola... This is a man that's won Champions Leagues. The way he celebrated that Carabao Cup win, he knew what it mentally done to us. And now look at you see them. They haven't conceded a goal in their last 3 games.
Unfortunately, our host over here, though, because I was on the episode after that one, and we had very different thoughts on what that means going forward. Because naturally, look, when it comes to like SDSFC, we can run the confidence gimmick because you are in charge and you know what's going to happen. You're going to get the wins. But unfortunately, you can't cash that in with these guys. So when I'm there saying, I can't lie, there's a way to lose a final. I'm not saying you go and demand the win every single game, but the way that they've disgraced themselves, I sat there the whole episode thinking, I can't lie, everything that guys are saying is correct. Because it's obviously going to have an impact moving forward, even though I'm the one that has said for the most time, I don't even rate the Carabao Cup like that. But it's not about whether I rate it or not. For these guys, it's a trophy. It means something. To play like that, you could just see there was going to be a snowball effect afterwards. And now, lo and behold, we have arrived here where it's looking dark.
3 domestic games in a row. Obviously, Europe, we got the result, which could have been obviously ended up in a draw. We've now lost. We've gone out in the Carabao Cup final. We've lost the Carabao Cup final. We've gone out in the FA Cup. We've lost the league game.
It's embarrassing. You even look at the Carabao Cup and FA Cup. We've always complained. We're always getting Man United in the 3rd round or City in round. We didn't play a top flight team.
Easy route for both.
We had an absolute roller coaster of a Carabao Cup, lost in the final. All right, redeem yourself in the FA Cup, lose to Southampton. All right, no problem. It's like. It's genuinely it's a comedy. It's a comedy. It is because we go from we're winning the quadruple and people can make as jokes, but we were on for a quadruple. It was on the
every
cards.
competition comfortably
especially
as well.
Domestically. People would have thought before that game against Manchester City, who's going to win? You're probably going to say Arsenal.
At that time,
all right, who's going to claim the FA Cup? It might be Arsenal. And who's going to win the league from that moment in time? It was probably going to be Arsenal. To go from that to out of both domestic cups. And now,
when you look at it,
we still have advantage
of
in
course,
both Premier League and Champions League. In terms of where we're at, but we know where the way it's heading is now.
And of course,
we've seen it. How many years in a row have we seen this exact story of that bottle job in April, and then the following? Obviously, I think we'll beat Sporting at the Emirates.
Yeah, for sure.
Because the way we played away from home against them, it wasn't a pretty sight, but we got the job done. And 100%. I think at the Emirates we'll get the job done.
100%.
But we know the snowball effect of when we have this run.
Exactly. And the worst thing for me about it is, you look at 22-23 when we bottled it. Bro, no one expected us to get... People thought, okay, these guys, they're decent. Saka, Martin, they'll probably get Champions League. No one expected us to be, in the first 20 games, to be zooming. All right, so fair enough, we bottled it. It's our first year being there. We need to act like we were here before we weren't. All right, it didn't work. 24-25, you had that game where we lost against Aston Villa. But the reason why there was belief, we were playing beautiful football.
14 wins and 1 draw in 16 league games.
We were going
23, 24.
23-24.
That was from January to the end of the season.
That's
That
when
was
we're smacking every
That's
away
why when we
game,
lost
5-0,
against
6-0,
Aston Villa,
whatever.
it was like, I
but
know we'll go
that
win the
was
rest
league
of our
winning
games.
That was
form. That's
perfect
Exactly.
football. That was our best
Exactly.
football,
Cool.
yeah.
So to go from that to now, okay, last year VAR injuries, whatever, cool, write that off. To go from that to now, Shark, remember the last time we spoke, I said, listen, the football we are playing is ugly.
Unsustainable as well, you
It's
said.
unsustainable. And at some point, it's going to come to bite us in the bum. I thought, you know what? Losing that Carabao Cup final the way we did, I said it's going to go 2 ways. It's going to be a fat kick up the arse, and we're going to go away in this international break and come back revitalised and hungry. That ain't work. Or it's going to snowball into a bottle job. And so far, unfortunately, it has gone the worst way possible. Out of the FA Cup, lost at home against Bournemouth, and you can see the way in which Man City are winning their games. They've gone the past 3 games against Arsenal, against Liverpool, against Chelsea, 0 goals conceded. These guys are on fire right now.
You know, this reminds me of in 22-23, the season when we was wearing a pink kit and we was flying and Saliba got injured. I used to go to every Arsenal game and Sharky was there as well. And I'd be with Chunks and we'll go downstairs and we'll meet the players. And City beat us at the Emirates. And this reminds me of the Carabao Cup final. I'm not going to say what players it was. City players and Arsenal players were talking. And the City players said, Pep told us at half-time, if we win this game, we're winning the league. It feels the same now. Like, it feels like they saw that loss yesterday and they won today and they've looked at it and gone, they basically got 3 games in hand. They're playing against 2 games in hand, and they're playing against us. That's a 9-point gap. They can easily close that to be level on points.
1 game in hand than
One
us.
game in hand.
He said it before the game.
Before the game. Before the
yeah.
game, he's saying to them, if we beat Chelsea today, we're
City
straight
fully
there.
believe they're
Like,
going
it's
to win the
ridiculous.
domestic treble now.
And
They've got
it's-
one of
yeah.
them already.
Yeah.
And it's
Dude,
very
no one's stopping them in the FA Cup. And it's so funny how the cookie crumbles, because it literally went from us speaking about we're going to win this, City having the worst season ever.
Yeah.
Imagine they finish with a domestic treble and us nothing.
That's
That is genuinely bonkers.
But then that leads to the conversation which people are having. If that happens and we bottle everything, does Arteta walk at the end of the season?
Arteta should
Does he
potentially
get
walk
sacked at the end of the season? Do you get what I mean?
That's what
He should walk
that's what I
regardless.
wanted to talk about now. Firstly, because we've got different things. I think about where we're at now. The first thing, let's talk about the manager.
Yeah.
Right? Because you said you're a survivor, indicating to him, you just mentioned something like he should walk regardless. I don't know what your stance is on the manager. Everyone knows my stance, what it has been on the manager.
Yeah.
Let's speak about the manager and how much of this, or where it looks like it's heading, is on him. Because at the end of the day, right now, we're still top of the league, we're 6 points clear. Obviously, City are on our tails. He's just now, last 4 games in all competitions, we've lost 3 of them, big ones. One was a final, one's a quarterfinal FA Cup, and one's a league game at home to Bournemouth. Albeit they've been in good form, but they shouldn't be at home.
They've not been in good form. They won 4 of their last 22 league games.
Lots of draws.
But they're mid. They're mid.
Straight up, they don't. We should never lose them regardless.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
shouldn't lose at
They
home.
draw
To,
bad games,
we should lose at home.
We
to
could have
City.
replaced. I promise you. The thing is with Arsenal, is what I find funny. It doesn't matter who it was. You could have put SDS on that on the Emirates. We probably would have lost. Purely because it's just
The pressure.
It's not footballing thing.
Yeah.
it's not. It's not.
So
It
let's
doesn't
speak
matter
about.
who
Okay,
plays.
so
It's a mindset
so
thing.
cool.
And
Then
it comes
You're
from the
playing
manager.
AI edit.
okay,
I think
so
it
how
comes
much
from the manager,
Okay,
yeah.
so
So there's a few things
That
which
is bonkers.
Yeah. There's
I'm
that.
not going to make. I'm not making a lot of that personally. I don't think that's.
How
that
can
crazy.
you play like? But
That's. I don't think that's got a reason. That's got
Yeah.
any effect to why we lost to Bournemouth.
it doesn't. But why are we playing edits in training?
Well, it's
Yeah.
it's he thinks it's a technique to get. I don't know.
he tried to
get
remember
them
with
up for the
Anfield.
game.
He never walk alone.
That,
Years
fair
ago.
enough,
Yeah.
has a correlation because
Years ago.
Anfield is a hostile atmosphere. Not that I agree with it, but
Yeah.
fair enough. You're trying to get players to. You're going to be hearing that. Sure. But what the hell are you doing playing like aura edits?
Yeah.
Trying to
It's
gas them up,
cringy.
innit?
Yeah,
Trying to
it's
gas them up.
cringy.
Okay,
But he
end
could
of the
tell
day-
they were
but
down.
at the end of the day, so
He could tell they were
one
down.
time
He's never been here
but
before.
one
He doesn't
time
know what to do.
he's doing RAF training. One time he's doing
Yeah.
pickpocketing.
Pickpocketing, yeah.
But at the end of the day, the intention it comes from the right place. I'm not here to. I'm not here to
does,
defend
it
Arteta.
does.
I've spent a long time on this podcast for
It
years
does.
defending Arteta. Today is not defend Arteta day. I'm just saying I'm not making a lot of that. It's
Fair enough.
The problem with this club is psychological. It has been since I think
It stems from the manager, though.
2007 onwards, whatever, 2008
Yeah.
onwards. The problem with the manager is also psychological because he's not gotten us over the line.
Yeah.
And the intention of all these things he's trying is to improve the psychology of the players. The light bulb, whether it's the training, whether
understand.
it's the mental, it's
Yeah.
all mental training. He
It is.
also sees it. But why is it not working? What is it about his, obviously, tactics? And there's also recruitment issues. What do you think the main issues are? And why do you think he should walk regardless? And do you agree?
I don't think he should
if
walk
we do-
regardless.
Well, you
I
made
didn't
that
mean
comment just now.
I didn't mean that. I didn't mean walk regardless.
But you said that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think if we finish the season,
But fans believe that though.
yeah, I
Fans
think
are tired with him.
if we finish the season playing horror football, like from now to the end of the season, we continue to slop, then I think he should potentially leave
with no trophy.
with no trophy.
With no trophy, I think he should walk.
Let's assume.
But let's just
Arsenal
crawl
win.
over the line
Yeah.
and win the league.
What worries me, if we crawl over the line and we win the league, I'm worried we go down the Liverpool route with Slot right now.
Yeah.
Where
Have a horror next
you
year.
can see the fans have turned on Slot. Some of the players have turned on Slot, like Salah. I don't know if other
But he
players
should
have turned.
get that grace of one more
He should
season.
get that grace of one more season.
We haven't won the league in 22 years. What the hell are we?
But no, forget
I might
that.
think the
But
opposite to you.
But that's how football works in general.
I
You win a
believe
title,
in terms of
you
the form.
next season you should get the opportunity to
It could.
defend that title.
Yeah.
But I'm worried we go down that Slot route of players turning against him. Emirates becomes hostile as it is now. Yesterday, you was there. How quick did the fans turn on the game? When did they score? 17th minute? Was it something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
17th minute they scored. And from the first 2 minutes of watching the game, Christie and Adam Scott were having the time of their life. They were having the time of their life. It's like we were playing PSG again. They were having so much fun. But I feel like if we don't win anything this season, we could go down the Slot route. And then he has the grace of another Premier League season. And then potentially the board goes, all right, cool. It's hostile. Players aren't rocking with you anymore. We need to start again.
I disagree with you. When you say the Premier League part, as in if you're to win the Premier League, it's going to be a slot thing. I think, well, we never know in it, but I think potentially there'll be an opposite effect because we've seen in the last, let's say, 4 years that we've been a serious team. We've done the amazing football thing. We've done the try to do the terrorismo thing, try to do the physical duels and whatnot. We've seen that Arteta can, I guess, be a bit of a chameleon and change how he plays depending on what's needed. I think the weight of the pressure of so many, millions of people that have been waiting 20 decades or whatever, obviously it's going to be weighing heavy. I think if Arsenal are to somehow, again, crawl over the line, because it's definitely not going to be a 6-9 points thing, whatever. If Arsenal crawl over the line, I think that would be the biggest, I guess, anchor taken off to the point where it's like, you've won that now.
Take the handbrake off.
Because
But the
at
handbrake
that
only
point,
came on.
all the
The handbrake
conversations,
was on a couple seasons ago.
all the conversations about like, oh, you've never won this, you've never won that. I think that would obviously go away. Now, I'm not saying that's a definite, right? That's just my assumption based on the fact that I've seen he can play like that. I feel like the reason why he's gone so conservative.
But when he was playing like that and it was exciting football, they were calling him naive. Because then we ended up losing games. We bottled the league because of that, and they called him naive. And then he's put the handbrake on, and it became hard to beat. And now he's obviously anti-football and negative. So he's obviously a brilliant coach. As a coach, he's one of the best coaches I think in the world in terms of the level of experience he has. As a manager, he's very inexperienced. Like this is his first job. So. And the best managers, you've seen difference between Pep and Arteta in the Carabao Cup final. And I completely thought, you know what, Arteta's changed the way English football has to be played now, whether it's for better or worse stylistically. I thought that, and I thought Pep was going down a way of his style. Pep's the greatest mind I think we've seen in football, but I thought that was outdated. And then we've seen Pep is just Pep. Pep is just, he's an outlier, he's Messi, he's whatever, he's the best. And we've seen it. But Arteta as a coach is great, but as a manager, because he's not gone over the line, like you said, and the club as well. This club has the most pressure, I think, maybe I've ever seen in football to win something.
Yeah.
And that's why it's hard for both him and the club to win something. That's why I think if we do win something, and let's say
It's a big
it's
if,
the league,
but yeah.
it's an if. It's not a big if because we're still in the driving seat. We're still in the driving seat, but
It's a Tesla.
It's an if regardless. If we do go into it, he's a good enough coach as a coach tactically to then coach a team to win in more exciting ways.
And
my question now is the recruitment, the creativity. Is it good enough to bring players in? Because he's had a lot of say about who's coming to this team.
Yeah, because
these are
But
the
you
players
agree with
that-
that, like the midfielder that we signed is a top 5 potential midfielder of all
Zubimendi.
time. Yeah.
I didn't say
Top
top
five
5.
Arsenal.
He said he's going to enter top 5
I said he
Arsenal
could end
midfielder.
up. I said he could end up that way.
Do you
when
believe
all
that
is said
now?
and done? It's his first season. I think I'm not as strong about that opinion as I was then. But I was sold on the Martin Zubimendi hype. I'm not impressed by how he's been for a while now. And I'm happy to sell my stock. It was a stocks video.
Yeah.
I'm happy to sell my stocks.
You should sell it all. Do you see him? Do you see them consoling him?
Yeah.
It's
That was
okay.
bad,
'cause he knows.
Close your eyes and pretend you're playing Rayo Vallecano.
Yeah.
It will be okay. Bruv, the guy's absolutely pooing his pants.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
It's so annoying.
Gabriel, Declan Rice, they're all saying like, you can see him genuinely looks like he's
got no
upset.
confidence. But what I don't understand
bad,
is
it's bad.
everyone can see it. I'm sure the manager can see
Yeah.
it. You've got Norgard on the bench.
You've got
Not just
But
on
I
the
can't lie.
bench.
The work, I saw Norgard last game. Yeah.
No, not
I
having
can't lie. At this point, I'm also like, you know what?
Yeah.
I can't hear why you don't play, bro.
No, I do get it. I do get it.
can't hear why you don't play.
You
even.
can't
No,
throw
I
a guy.
understand.
You
No, I
can't throw a
understand.
guy in.
It's
and
not about
every
throwing
single
a guy
game.
in.
But that's
No,
the
it's not
problem,
throw a
though.
guy in.
That's the problem, though. Why is he getting thrown in? Why has he not been getting?
That's
Why
what
not?
I'm
Minutes
talking
throughout
about.
the
You gradually get
In
into
this
the
season,
season.
that I agree with. In this season,
I'm not
maybe a
talking
little
about
bit.
throwing
But
into the
after
game.
what I've seen
Yeah,
from
no,
Norgard
but-
recently,
yeah, I hear
I'm
it.
also like,
I
yo,
hear
you
it.
get why you
Yeah, but
ain't.
look at that. But he's at the point now where Norgard's not playing well recently because he's getting
Yeah.
zero.
There's been games
but
where
that's, is that
He's done
is
the
that-
same thing with Miles Lewis-Skelly. It's like
Yeah.
you have the whole season
Yeah.
to. I feel like Arteta's thing. The season starts and we have 100% of the squad fit.
Yeah.
That 20% that's not playing, piss off.
Yeah.
Everybody else, we're gonna steamroll everything until I
Till the
have.
wheels fall off.
All right,
Till the wheels fall off.
Saka, your hamstring's gone. All right, you can play.
Yeah.
Hincapié injured. Fine, Miles. Play. Do you know what I mean?
But then Miles and that haven't played all season, so now they're
I know.
confident.
And then
They're not
like
good.
Calafiori comes back one game later. He's like, "Look at you, are ass. Get back on the bench." It's like it doesn't make sense. You want to
So
build
it's a
this
bad
squad.
squad management for
It is,
Arteta.
It is,
but
yeah.
it is bad squad. That's the one thing nobody can debate. And there's times
see it,
where
I see it.
all these players have had these absolute ridiculous injuries.
Yeah.
You have overplayed
Yeah.
them. It's got to a
To
point
add,
with the
where
international
to
break.
add to what you're saying as well, yeah. Like, I think the first, let's say, 20, 25 games of the season, when we're doing that clean sheet every single time, and they were posting photographs of like all 11 men back.
Yeah.
Eventually, yeah, when you've got 11 men sprinting back for their lives, yeah, it's going to take its toll. I liken it to, I remember secondary school times, yeah, I was a little 100 meter, 200 meter guy.
Yeah.
One time my form tutor was like, yo, we got no one to do, is that a racist comment?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
No,
In the
I'm
middle of
saying-
therapy as well.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man. I'm recovering.
He's a
he
recovering
might be
racist.
finished
He's a
after
recovering
this.
racist as well.
He
So
might
there was one time, yo, my form tutor was like, yo, we got no one to do 1,500 meters. Like, do you mind? I'm thinking, I've never done that before. But go on then, why not? The first 200 meters, I'm sprinting. I'm thinking, hey, I'm cold, you know. Like, I'm packing in all these, man. I got lapped.
Yeah.
I realized quickly, I can't just go over burst for the first,
It's a
400,
marathon, not
500
sprint.
meters.
True,
Other men are taking their time and whatnot. So, unfortunately, we have reached a stage where everyone looks gassed out. And in Zubimendi's defense, like, one thing I will say, as bad as the performances have been, he has, at a period, I forget, might have changed now, but like a month ago, he had played the most minutes of any player in the Premier League, the most ground covered, and obviously
It's
new
ridiculous,
country.
man.
New country. However, at the same time, the signs have been there since people were calling me harsh for saying after like, I think it was it the first 2 games or first 3 games? We played United and
It was bad
Liverpool.
against United.
Yeah.
It was bad against United at Old Trafford and again at Anfield. And they say, nah, but you're harsh, bro. Like, he just came to England. But if I'm seeing a 6 here hiding from the ball,
No matter what country you're in, you
come on,
shouldn't
bro.
have-
Like that
Yeah.
can't run. You can't keep telling me
Especially
that
from a
he was
country
sick
that's
in the
where
Euros,
sixes are
bro.
their special. Like,
Yeah,
But the
specialising.
thing is, we me and Shaib were talking about off camera. We're one of the only teams I've seen that doesn't play centrally. And why is that? We've got, you just said Zubimendi, you've never seen a 6 hide behind the ball. You've got Declan Rice, who doesn't like receiving the ball in tight
Yeah,
corners.
yeah.
And then you've got Odegaard, who's out for the whole season. And then when he comes in, he doesn't want to receive the. He wants to receive the ball too deep.
Yeah,
it's
it's
like when he
mental.
wants to be
He
buddies
wants
with
to be-
Saka.
we've
He
got
wants to
no
be next to
the wing.
Saka. He wants to be buddies with Gabriel and Saliba.
Yeah,
Like,
it
he doesn't
doesn't
know
make
what he
sense.
wants
We
to
have
do.
no way to
And
progress.
where does that come from? It comes from the manager.
It does come from the
comes
manager. It's the truth.
tactically.
It's the
We
truth.
want to play through the width of the pitch, but then you've got also Timber and Calafiori both want to tuck inside. So
Yeah.
now you've got Saka,
On his own against 6
Madueke,
people.
Martinelli, Trossard against 2-3 man every single
doesn't
time.
make sense.
So it's tough. And then I said it before, sarcastically, we always cheer at the stadium when we get a corner. Look what we've got.
I
What
don't
we've come
think
to.
sarcastically.
Now,
bro.
not
Football
anymore.
genuinely
Now we're happy.
with
But
that.
I remember about
I
2 months
get
ago.
gassed, I get
Sarcastically,
gassed.
yeah. Oh my god, we've got a corner because we know we're such threats. But then now it's like, oh, this is our only chance to get a goal. This is our only chance to
Feels like we haven't
threaten.
even scored a corner in a while as well.
Yeah, we
as
haven't,
well.
bro. We
Which is-
haven't.
Which is again
I think
what's
there's
so
teams
funny.
that are doing better than us
Yeah.
from set pieces now.
Yeah, one of the worst things
think
about
Chelsea
Arteta
was the
is
last
his
one.
adaptability. He doesn't know how to adapt. It's here's my 11 that I think is going to minimize the threat and could maybe create a chance. There you go, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm not changing anything. Like what Man City done to us in that Carabao Cup final with that front four.
Yeah.
And Pep just said to them, listen, they're not playing through the middle. Just literally stand in front of them and let's see what
And
they
they're
do.
going to go long. They're going to go long every time.
Nothing. Didn't change a thing. Didn't say, you know what, Miles Skelly, why don't you come in? Why don't we change this? He doesn't want to do. And even across the course of the season,
If I think that one also, if Raya would have dealt with it better,
Yeah.
if it was in that game, and also we saw in this game where Raya did play a lot of those passes
Yeah.
into Kai Havertz
Yeah.
in midfield,
Oh my
and then
God,
nothing
that
came
horror.
from it.
That horror.
So
That's the other thing,
that
though.
was also a thing of look, Raya would have done better against that Man City press, right? The 4 because he's brave enough. But then now it's if he's brave enough and who's in that midfield is creative enough, outside of maybe Eze who's been injured to.
Bro, we
something,
don't have
you know?
any technically sound players. We got rid of, and he probably got rid of himself, the man who cannot be named, who used to play midfield.
But
for
even
Arsenal.
his legs were gone though.
His
anyways.
legs were gone, but we didn't
As
try
a
to
type of
replace
player,
him.
yeah.
He was the perfect player for our system when Raya used to play between the lines.
Yeah.
We saw with the Havertz one. That pass that he tried to play to, I think it was Trossard on left.
Martinelli.
Martinelli was abysmal. It was under hit. It was everything. It was so bad. But he was one of the players where we haven't replaced. And same with Zinchenko, who was at Arsenal. And when we bought in Timber, it was to replace White, but it's a different profile to what we was playing 2 years ago. All these little changes and players that we've brought in are not the players that I feel like Arteta, he likes them because he signed them, but they're not the players to take us over the line.
Yeah.
They're the players that have kind of regressed us slightly. Do you get what I mean? Going
Do you know
forward,
what speak about Havertz as well? That's a good mate of mine, Einstein. Yeah, he said back in the day that insanity is doing the same thing over and over and then expecting different results.
For those of us
who remember that one, I've seen Havertz be cold in run-ins up front. I've seen him, as much as people can question, like, is he a number 9 like that? He's delivered a pretty decent record for us. Then every single season, at one point, they're like, you know what? Hey, let's play him in midfield for a bit. And then it fails every single time, everyone is like, yo, why do we keep on doing this? The next year arrives, he goes back up front, he will score a few goals, literally scored a winner against Sporting. And they're like, you know what? I go midfield again, bro.
Yeah.
And so it's like, at what point do you say, yo, broski?
He's another player who doesn't like receiving the ball in the
Yeah, I
hole.
mean, like, big respect, but you got to stop playing in midfield because nobody wants to see that, especially when, obviously, we have the wingers that we have available at the moment. I genuinely believe if you swap Bournemouth's front three with our front three that started the last game, I think we probably win that game. And I think it's a better front three than
Kruger Jr.,
the other one.
Evan Nilsson. Who else did they have in their front three? Ryan. Who was on their left?
They had Tav on the left. So, but
there you
either
go.
way.
It just speaks volumes. Like, you can look at any way you like in terms of the players he starts or what he does with his substitutions. It's just everything is just pure. It just doesn't make sense, and we're all disagreeing every single week.
He made a triple change about less than 10 minutes into the second half.
It was 6 minutes into the second half, and I'm surprised Havertz survived the halftime team talk with how bad he played that first half.
But that's the thing, he's got his people that doesn't matter. Like Eze lost his man against Matty Cash, was sent to the under 18s.
For time.
Yeah.
Zimmermandy, the reason they scored is literally passed out. How do you mess up the pass?
And he didn't check his shoulder for Scott.
He lost his man, but he'll play Sporting, and he'll play against Man City. And this is the problem. It's like, at what point does he say to himself, all right, it is crunch time?
But I do understand why he sticks with them, because Havertz was his marquee signing. That was like his first, this is my signing. Zubimendi, we was chasing him for ages. We took him from Liverpool.
Half of Europe was chasing him.
Half of Europe. And he chose us. So those kind of players, I understand when Arteta goes, no, I'm riding or dying with this player, because this is the player that I rode or died for when I was trying to sign him.
And they haven't bought you anything. So like riding or dying with these players is like, and that's his problem. And then I think like the final thing for me is like, you got this game against Man City now, and it's so funny that 3 years ago when they annihilated us at the Etihad.
What was it, 5-1?
4-1.
4-1,
with the KDB Haaland two-man step. Just absolutely annihilated. But it's just funny, if you take everything aside, 3 years ago, it was all on the line at the Etihad.
Yep.
We got embarrassed.
We got spanked.
3 years later, hundreds of millions of pounds spent.
Yep.
It's all on the line at the Etihad. Will we get embarrassed?
We'll find
it's
out.
genuinely that simple.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to overcomplicate it. You've got the whole league laughing at us. You've got the Sky Sports tweeting, eyes with a bottle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are they not meant to remain impartial, Sky Sports, bro? You're taking a piss. How you doing that? Nah.
It's true,
But
it's true.
when it's Arsenal's different rules, but
Of course, yeah.
Bruv, hey, admin, I swear I'll find you. But anyway, they're doing that.
Yeah.
You've got them obviously giving
They're
my man the
fueling it,
screen
they're
time with the
fueling
ball.
it. Yeah,
Because
they know it gets them the most likes, the most interactions,
So
yeah.
for me, it's like, take the tactics out of it.
Yeah.
At some points, I feel like you as a coach for SDS, as the manager, we all understand as players, sometimes tactics aside.
Yeah.
But as a man, are you guys going to let everybody
You
laugh
can't
at
keep
you?
allowing that.
Yeah, are you just going to let it run?
What are you going to do? So now it's up to these players now. You've got this do or die match. And here's the worst thing. He's going to go in there, I'm not losing today.
Yeah.
Rather than let me go out and win. Because I don't think a draw is enough.
But at the moment,
It would have been enough.
That
if
can't
we
lie,
beat
it probably still would be, but
It would have been great. It would have been a very good result if we beat Bournemouth.
Yeah.
A draw at Etihad, we
I think a draw, it depends. If we try to go and win the game,
Yeah.
obviously But we've got
And
Gabriel and
unfortunately-
Saliba and Raya.
Of course.
It's not. We don't need to sit there and park the bus. Like sometimes you rely on your attack, and then sometimes you need to rely on our defense.
Yes. But
Why
how are you going to rely on this attack?
No, here's what I'm saying. Why hasn't Arteta ever trialed? You've got Gabriel and Saliba.
Sure.
You've got Nkapie, Calafiori, Timber.
Yeah.
It's a great defense.
Yeah,
You've
it's
got
very
Raya
good.
as a sweeper keeper.
Great keeper.
Why have you never said to myself, I've got some of the best defenders in the world. Let me play Rice just in front and let me do Odegaard, Eze. Let me just try something new.
That's the dream.
Do you know what?
Why
They
doesn't he
tried
do
that,
that?
but all 3 times they tried that, Odegaard went off injured first half.
Yeah,
So,
it's true.
early
Yeah,
season,
yeah.
early
Every single time.
early in the season.
Yeah.
Palace was I think
Yeah.
Palace was
He
one
got
every
stretched
single
up
time.
early, bro.
It's like, bro, he has tried,
Yeah.
to be fair to him, but Odegaard, that they rarely ever fit at the same time. So
Yeah.
that's one thing where I will allow him, but I agree
In
with the
terms
rest
of
of it.
personnel that we have available, how would, and you could change it, obviously Zubimendi's making mistakes, would he make a big decision like that to just drop Zubimendi? People are calling for Miles to get minutes in midfield or even whatever. With the personnel we have available and fit and realistic, staying realistic, how would you approach this next week where it's Sporting and then City in the same week?
So
I
putting
give the
Skelly in
keys,
midfield is unrealistic. Yeah.
and I give the key to Max Dowman. I say, you know what, do it, man. Because I can't like already. I'm at a point where I'm waiting till minute 60, minute 70
Yeah.
Just
for
to
Max
see if he
Dowman
can
to come and
come
say
on.
the
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
I can't lie because I know whoever's there beforehand. Like, listen, I understand Madueke was bought as a backup for Saka and whatnot. I know already at 16 years old he's better than Madueke, bro. I don't need to wait till he's 20, till he's 21. You're already better than him. If Saka's not available, play. Even if Saka's available, play him in the middle because I don't want to see Havertz play as a midfielder. I don't mind Havertz up top. That's fine by me. Even when they play a little 4-4-2, him and Gyökeres, they've had a bit of decent link up every now and then. But as a midfielder, not trying to see that. And I think Darman has that fearless attitude where he won't care that it's Man City at the Etihad, title on the line. And you need players like that. Because even, to be fair, for example, like Gyökeres, everyone, we can talk about the boot cuts and the Tims and whatever. But he is someone that at least I know, despite him not being cold, mentally, he's got it.
Yeah.
Like he thinks he's the guy.
Yeah,
And as always,
you need that
I-
sometimes,
that's
that's
what
just
I
an
want.
extra 20%,
I
yeah.
want first and foremost, and he's been in a title race. Again, granted, it's not Premier League title race, but he's been in a title race, he's won it. So he's not going to be fearful
It was
of
the first time
anything.
Sporting won in a long time, though.
Yeah. So I need players like that are going to not just start shying away from the ball. However, you asked
So,
about
so
Zubimendi.
knowing that, we don't know these players personally, but as fans, who are those players and who
That I can rely
that
on.
you can rely on?
Declan
Whether
Rice.
it's- Yeah.
Declan Rice I can rely on, no problem. Gabriel Saliba, I can rely on. If Timber was
I don't know
available,
if Timber's not available, is he? So?
yeah,
And
so,
then they're not even saying what injury he's got.
yeah, I don't know what about for Timber, but I know in theory I
Would you
can
play
rely on him.
Mascara or White?
Mosquera, 100%.
Sorry,
Ben,
but
ben,
Ben
White's,
White-
Ben White's one of them, where it's going to be a...
Against Doku.
hopefully you win the league, right? It's going to be a one where it's like your big respect, like great servant.
You got the league titles. Like he's
You-
actually worked
you
hard.
like
for.
you actually
He's
deserve
given his-
a
he's
league-
given his
you deserve a
body
league title.
100%.
And if you want, stay next season just to
that's what I'm
recover.
saying.
Just to
No,
recover.
no,
Stay
no,
next
no,
season.
no,
No,
no.
no,
I need
stay
money,
next
bro.
season just to recover.
Hey, I need money, bro.
No, stay next
This is
season.
not charity. No, no,
No
no,
one might come in for it.
No. Win the league.
Yeah.
Win the league. Big respect. The Hill Dickinson Stadium will welcome you now. You know what I mean?
Hill Dickinson
Massive respect.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Because
Dave Moyes will love him.
You are like a valiant servant.
Brian
but
might take him back.
I'm
Brian might take
seeing
him
now
back.
every single game. I don't feel safe, and it reminds me of like when the end of Zinchenko's era when he was jumping on podcasts with Rio Ferdinand and that, and then we're just pinging the ball over his head, and you know it's gonna get there. They're gonna get in behind.
Like, you know
and it's
when,
dangerous.
like Mo Salah, like if you can't get a middle, then
what's he gonna do?
What's
I'm gonna come like this and receive the ball.
yeah, and
He
then
was
like
breaking
and
it
then
down,
the
man.
next
You
week
are
he chip it over
finished.
my head, he comes inside and I am done.
You're gonna come and mark me?
Yeah.
You are done. To Rio Ferdinand. That's from that moment, I said, bro, you can't be chatting to Rio
Yeah,
Ferdinand,
yeah.
like you're the guy.
Like
Yeah.
you're breaking down tactical
Yeah,
advice.
and that's how obviously Ben White's not on podcast. He's the complete opposite.
Yeah.
But I can see someone that is lacking in confidence, and I just know that I don't feel safe when I see balls going in behind. Mosquera, to be fair, he was a
Against
little bit
Doku as
shaky
well.
against like Mansfield, and
Yeah.
there was one game after that.
Yeah.
But in general, I think he's one of the signings that we can say has been a success.
for sure.
12 million, that's class. I would certainly have him just stay there against Doku. Don't bother
For
about
sure.
going forward.
For
So
sure.
let the other guys do that.
So like yeah, I think the message is like, listen, go out there and try to win. Like go out
Just
there and
fight for
try
the
to
bad.
win. Fight for the bad.
Just
man.
fight for the bad. Fight for us.
yourselves.
Fight for us.
Fight for
So we don't have
yourselves.
to do this anymore.
Exactly.
Nkapie
to do this
will be a warrior as well. If I'm talking about the categories of guys
Yeah,
that
yeah,
I can
yeah.
rely
Yeah.
on, he's someone that again he's been in a
Our midfield
invincible
and defense
title
is fine.
race.
He's had obviously he's part of that Leverkusen team. That's
It's that
That
attack.
win
It's that
invincible.
attacking
Yeah.
threat that
Yeah.
we've lacked.
It is. But I mean, like, listen,
That
as
we
he's
lack
back,
huge.
thank God. So
Yeah,
it's
he
like
came back
if we
sooner
can
than I
get
thought he would.
the job done against Sporting Lisbon, I think on the weekend having Eze will be great. I mean, It is still a week now.
Getting into now, trying to be positive. I'll leave that to me because I'm the one that's usually positive here. If we can put Sporting to bed, win the Champions League semi-final, and then we get a result at Etihad. How would you guys feel after that this week?
That's why football's hilarious.
And the
bro.
result is a draw. Listen, the result is a draw. We then this time next week could be in a Champions League semi-final, and we've just gotten a result at Etihad. How are you guys feeling a week ahead from now? Now we know how we're feeling.
We're going to have a celebratory week next week. That's how football goes. We are 2 results away from this whole video being, obsolete pretty much.
Looking back at it and going, what the hell?
And again, I know we've said it before on the live show, I think it was. Obviously, if it's to be Atleti, if we get there and they are also going to go past Barca, it's a different ball game in the semi-final. But we have pat them on the head 4-0 this season. So you're going to be a bit more confident going into 100%. That. So you're right.
But
it could be a semi-final.
I feel like this is always going to happen because we've not got it over the line. I feel like we're always
in a panic.
It's 2 results and we're the best. It's 2 results and we're the worst. And that's because
we've seen it when we just drew to Wolves and Brentford.
Yeah.
And then we've seen it a couple weeks later when City dropped the 2 games in a row, and then we beat Spurs and Chelsea. Yeah. And then we're from there to there, and then now we're down here.
Exactly.
And now we're down here, rightfully so.
And it's going to be like that until we get it over the line.
All the questions are correct, and I think it will be. And it's going to keep changing, it's going to keep flip-flopping. And I mean, my best thing, how I cope with it is I'm trying and get as close to the middle as possible, because my fault has been for so long to being too far to the positive side, and a lot of Arsenal fans have been too far on the other side. I'm just trying to be in the middle until the season finishes.
Welcome. No, if anything, until the season finishes,
you're pretty good at that.
I'd argue, if anything, now, although we're doing the whole therapy thing, I'd argue, if anything, now they need us more than ever. Do you know what I mean? So we can be honest and explain, this is meaty, this is stinking, whatever. But when I'm in the stadium, I'm not doing the booing thing. I'm not complaining. If Arteta tells me to get my shin pads, I'm getting my shin pads. 7 weeks or whatever amount of weeks it is. Listen. If we talk about it from a bigger perspective, Arteta arrived, we were in the pits. Obviously, people can say we're a joke now. I get that, but we were actual joke then. People were laughing at us and slapping our heads every single week. Now it's a joke because we can't get a quadruple, something that no one has ever. Yeah, by the way, when I went to the game against Wigan, Wigan fans were singing that in the cup. I couldn't believe my Wigan are singing second again, ole ole. So at a point in time, you have to just squash that so that can no longer happen. So I think you have to just ride out now for the next 6 weeks. Whatever happens,
if we
do you think we win the league?
Nah.
Right now.
No.
I don't think he does.
Let's do
I've seen your content. You said right now.
Do you think we win the league?
I don't think we do.
So you say no. Oale says no. What do you think?
I really, really hope we do.
I know we
I'm
will.
desperately hoping to be wrong. But from what I've seen, from the graphics I've seen, from what I'm seeing in front of my eyes and the way we play football, I don't think we're winning it.
Yeah, you wasn't born when we won the league last time, innit?
I was. To be fair. I was 5. But
now I'm on a 51% yes. I went on them there's little websites where it's will Arsenal win the league calculator? I started putting the results for Arsenal and City games, trying to be conservative and whatnot. I ended up, I think we're both on
same points,
83 points on a goal difference thing. So,
and the way they're slapping in goals now, this is what I'm talking about. If we lose next week, do we win the league?
No.
So what do you think today, right now?
No, but I've already assumed that. I've already factored that in. I think we lose.
Oh, you think we lose next week?
No, I think we lose.
Oh, damn! So you still think we're winning, but you think we lose?
I think we lose
next week. He still factored it where we.
I've got them drawing 2 games.
What the hell are they drawing?
There's you're gonna have to come back to me.
Yeah.
I think Bournemouth away and Everton away. But it's hopeful. I still think they'll beat Villa. They'll beat everyone else.
Knowing that they've always locked in April.
Yeah, but the other thing is to win 8 or however many games in a row. I understand what you're saying, but just 2 or 3 weeks ago, or before international break, we're having a conversation about, these guys are drawing to relegation teams.
I hear it.
And they were looking strong as well. It's not impossible.
It's not.
I have to have a little bit of hope and go 51. I'm not saying I'm confident.
Fair enough.
51 is I just got to back it a little bit.
Yeah.
What about you two?
I'll be honest, I'm worried. I'm very worried. But asking me today, I still think right now it's still advantage us, but ever so slightly. If we're going off patterns and performance, we're doing this right now, they're doing this. And when that happens, that's scary.
Yeah.
The way they're looking, they've won a trophy already. We've still not won a trophy. They're in the semi-final FA Cup with a favourable draw. And they just smacked Chelsea 3-0 at the bridge. They've obviously, the way they knocked out Liverpool, they're doing this, we're doing this. So
at the perfect time.
At the perfect time and for us at the worst time. I still think right now we're going to crawl over the line, which is not nice, which means I'm worried. If we lose at Etihad, league's done. 100% in my eyes. If we get a draw there, I think we can go on to win the rest of the games. I think our games are on paper very comfortable for us. And if we draw at Etihad, I think we can win every game.
We don't leave London. By the way.
Maybe. I think even if we draw,
After the Etihad.
if we draw at Etihad, I think we can still draw one more game and win the rest and still win the league.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. So I think if we draw at Etihad, we win
Draw
the
against Newcastle, say for example, beat Burnley, West Ham, Fulham, and Palace.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on,
exactly.
man.
We draw.
Opium is back.
Come on. That's what I needed. That's what I needed.
You just need to think about it.
That's why we're back.
In a weird and unsurprising way, because it's me, I believe we'll get over the line in the Premier League, and I don't know what's going to happen in Champions League.
By the way,
We say Champions League as well, though.
I see a final. I see a final.
No,
I see a
but-
Champions League final.
I see a final.
Yeah.
No, not okay. Jokes aside, Premier ass.
Yeah.
Atletico though, come on, man. Simeone and that. I don't pants.
Don't say Soul off like that, though. Don't say Soul off like that.
Don't say Sula, because when he gets that cutback and he scores against Liverpool,
Yeah, don't say Soul off like that.
I'm not involved, bro.
Julian Alvarez in the man.
Julian Alvarez. No, I can't lie.
His son. You think his son's not
Simeone,
riding up
mental.
for him?
Do you guys think we could beat Atletico across 2 legs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we
I
can.
do.
I think it'll be a tough away leg, but
Yeah.
at home, I
We
think
all
we got
can. Of course we can.
And
Yeah.
we're going away first.
Imagine we get to a final.
I see a Champions League final.
You're going. You have to go Budapest.
Hey, what,
Yeah,
Harry
I'm there.
Kane, big games as well.
You think they're getting there?
Oh, I think it's
Is it
PSG
them?
final.
Is it PSG Arsenal final?
Yeah.
And they're
Bit of
gonna
revenge.
slap us City.
That one, we're just there for the ride. We're just there for the ride.
I swear.
No, Safonov in goal. Ooh.
Nah, bro. Dembele's playing like 12 games this
Hey
season. He's
man,
happy.
hey, they got KD, but we got Jaden McDaniels, bro. They got Dembele, but we got Trossard. We're cooked. I can't lie to you.
At this moment in time, I do think we still have advantage. We just need a big response against City at the Etihad. They've not beaten us there in I think 3 seasons now straight.
Yeah.
Even last season I was there. We should have even
You're
won
right,
there.
you're
With
right,
10 men.
you're right.
No,
1-1.
2-2. We should have won
2-2,
with
sorry,
10
yeah.
men
Bit
for
of Kobe
45
Landon.
minutes.
Yeah.
So I think we get a result there, and like you said, a week can change everything in Arsenal fandom and in football. We get a result there after going through past Sporting in the semi-final.
Yeah.
I think we'll go on to win the remaining
yeah.
one game.
If we
Maybe
get
we drop one
if we
game.
get a win,
but
I think the parade starts early.
I think that, but that's my.
we
little
win
thing.
at Etihad.
That's
But
what they should be thinking.
That's exactly
they
my
won't
thing.
think like that,
It's
yeah.
like they can see how much like we're stressing and the fans
Yeah.
are stressing and the narratives. Go and win.
Yeah.
Go and win, because then it's like brings all the belief.
No,
up. We've got back
go
our
and
6
win
point
is
buffer.
different. Like I agree, the message shouldn't be let's get the draw. Like you're right.
Come on,
There's
fucking
different ways
beat
of
them.
even drawing, like mentally as well. The
sit
message shouldn't even be let's go and draw. Like I think a draw will be enough, but a draw if we're going for the win and look, Haaland scored.
It's mad how, like, for example, the first time we played them this season,
Yeah.
they were the ones that were parking it severely. They were 1-0 up and then we had to rescue a draw.
Yeah.
But that draw, like, in context, looks a bit different because it was the first case of, like, yo, is Pep slyly a little bit shook here? Because even though City have won the leagues, it was the first time where you're looking at it thinking Arteta might have finally...
Even like Haaland losing their heads, all that kind of stuff.
he might have finally just turned the bit of a corner.
that game. Yeah, the game in Emirates was
Yeah.
massive.
Like this
Yeah,
season
that
when
was
Martinelli
massive.
scored the equaliser.
Yeah.
So
but even last season, the game at the Emirates, of course, was massive.
Yeah.
We have a good record against City, but this is different. This is a mental battle, not a football battle. So it's all eyes on that game.
Yeah.
That's
What
it.
worries me is I
and
think they
right
beat us
now,
mentally.
City are confident. City, you know, when City get to this point, they have zero doubt in their minds they're winning this trophy.
I just don't think we have the minerals to like look at what, let's say, Shirky's doing, look at what they're doing, and say, you know what, I'm not gonna have that. I can't lie. So I've already factored in my head from months ago.
Who in our team is gonna grab the ball and do kick-ups in the corner if we're winning? No one.
Ooh, Max.
No one's doing that on our team.
Put too much hope in them, you know?
Like, who
The
in
good
our
thing is, the
team?
good thing for the City game is Eze should start the game,
Yes.
which is a big difference.
I'm scared of Shaqiri this season,
Eze
man.
was just coming into his own and then got injured. Eze starting that game was different.
He's got history against City as well.
Yeah,
when it
He
matters.
loves it. He loves
he's
going
a
against
bogey
City,
player. He
yeah.
loves it. Eze starting that game will be a massive difference to how we've been playing recently.
Saka, hopefully he's back.
I don't know about that one.
I mean, the guy
You
they
know
sent him
what?
off to England
Start
training.
Max, bro.
What, like?
So I'm saying, bro, I
I'm
can't
saying,
like,
Max,
bro,
different.
just do it, man. Just do it.
I would.
I
I'm
swear to
like,
God, I'll start Max.
I'm confused though, because like, bro, it's like, did he break his leg or something? Because
Yeah,
he's
I
gone
don't
to
know,
England training.
And not come back.
They said, get this guy home now.
They saw something.
Yo,
They saw something. They got a scan and said, this guy's about to die. We need to get home. That's what they said. Let's get him out, man.
mental.
I don't know for how what Arteta must have done
Yeah.
to him. Or
He must have
something.
had meningitis or something.
He must,
'Cause
he
he just
needs that
disappeared.
title.
No one's telling us Wagwan, bro. But it's Timber as well, bro.
Timber as well,
I
bro.
don't even know Wagwan.
No,
He's
They
just
might be
there.
cloning him.
couple
They might be
days.
cloning him.
It might be a couple days to.
Yo, GG's, bro.
They
You don't know where
need
he's at.
titles, but yeah, look, it was.
Can we
it was
talk
a
about
nice-
Bournemouth? How well they played?
It was, yeah. It was
credit
a
to
nice,
them, man.
It was
Good.
nice third possession
They
from the
popped
Arsenal
off.
side.
Areola.
Yeah.
Very
Areola.
honest conversations. Like I said, I'm very worried. I agree with what a lot of you guys are saying. I put my hands up to some of the stuff. My stocks for Zubimendi has definitely gone down. I've sold 90% of them.
Maybe Arsenal best manager.
got a little bit left,
I think in honour of Liban, the Arteta best question or best manager in the world thing. I think you might want to retract that as well.
Yeah, I'll take that back as well.
Okay,
I'll take it back. I'm a man. Right, I'm just a man.
I'm just for the sake of the comments, they're going to be yelling like,
I'm just a man. You know, when we turned around Border League last place to top 4 on the last day, we went on to win it. I went home that same night with the trophy, and I still looked at myself in the mirror and said, "You're just a man. You don't think highly of yourself.
Yeah,
you know, you're just a man." So now, when I'm wrong, I'm just a man.
Are you reading the new book?
And that's what keeps me. That's what keeps me level-headed.
I'm just a man.
You thought that was hard.
That's what keeps me level-headed. I'm just
It's
a
some
man.
AI book.
So I could admit I was wrong with some of the things I said.
Fair enough.
But I still believe Arteta's a brilliant coach.
Fact.
And the manager thing, and he needs to.
Hopefully,
he
he
needs
can
to win
become
something.
that.
He needs to get us over the line. And I do believe he can become that. I just hope he becomes that with us because he's done so well to get us to where we are right now.
Yeah.
On to Bournemouth. You want to give him some credit?
Christian Adams. I genuinely thought I was watching.
And Alex Scott.
Alex Scott.
Wow, who did I say? Oh, Tyler Adams was on the bench. I tweet.
Alex Scott
and Ryan
In the
Christie.
middle of the park, just having fun.
Oh,
Yeah,
they had a
Tyler
time.
came on and played well as well.
They had a time, man.
Yeah.
I thought I was watching Vitinha and John Evans. You know? The way they were playing.
That midfield
No,
killed us.
I was shocked that they came to the Emirates and played like that. Because not many teams come and play against us like
No,
that.
but they do all the time.
They do, yeah.
The only bit of hope I had that day was because one of my favourite ever Emirates games that I've been to was the 2-0 where we came back and scored 3 in the
was there as well.
last
I was there.
10 minutes
Reece
or whatever.
Nelson.
Yeah, I was
Bro,
there.
they always come and ball out against us. Like,
I was there as well. I was there. You know that day?
That's not a new
thing.
You was at Nico's.
Yeah, but
It was Nico's
sacrificed
birthday,
Kenny's
innit?
fight for that.
Kenny's fight, yes.
But I sacrificed Kenny's fight for that. That's why Kenny lost that day.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Fairs.
Because we were 2-0
For the greater good. Wait,
we
did-
were
we ended up
2-0
winning
down
the
to
league.
Bournemouth. We were 2-0 down to Bournemouth. That was the season we will, potentially win the league. And then
He picked up some grass and said,
we're on our way to Telford for Kenny's fight, and the boy said, "Look." When I was with the boys, he said, "Look, you're 2-0 down." I was stressed. I was watching the game on my phone. They said, "If Arsenal to come back now, if I click my fingers, Arsenal to come back from 2-0 down at home to win the game,
Yeah.
but it means Kenny's going to lose today. Would you take it?" I said, "Well, yes."
Kenny, big respect, bro.
lost.
Big respect, bro.
Big respect, man. You got your money, bro.
More fights, bro.
You got your money, man. You got your money. A bit of CDE, but it's fine. It's fine, bro.
Take
It's
credit for
fine.
that one.
It's
But
fine.
yeah, Alex Scott was championship young player of the season a couple of seasons ago.
He was.
Bristol Rovers or Bristol City?
He is a Spurs fan. I saw his post.
Also a
I saw
baseball fan. I met him. Good to meet you.
Yeah, he follows like Darkest AJ and that. I was like, damn,
Cool.
he should follow me.
Met him a few times.
The goal was eerily similar to
shouldn't have done that.
Southampton's dagger, by the way.
Yeah.
It really was the
track-
reverse,
yeah,
and
let
the
the-
kick went the wrong way.
Yeah, I mean,
What was
it
your
was-
reaction when I went in? No, before even went in. No one
You
knew
were behind
who
it,
did
It was so bait straight. Yeah,
It was so bait.
It was bait
Yeah.
immediately. I
was right behind it, it
long
was
man.
so bait.
But the thing is with me, you see like everyone's conditioned now for like massive crash outs on the watch. They start punching and breaking everything. Me, when we conceded, I just sit there in silence, bro.
I'm exactly the same.
I'm praying for. I know there's no VAR. There was no offside. There's nothing. But I'm sitting there thinking, yo, hey, VAR. I know VAR. There's got to be a little.
Just
something.
have the purple sign in the corner, please.
Yeah, but nah.
But nah, they done well. They done well.
Do you know what I hate? Yeah. Speaking of VR, after the VR decision or whatever, 10 minutes later, you see him screen a tweet.
Bro,
I don't
I'm
care.
telling you, telling you why it was not a penalty. It was like why the
From
handball
PL match center,
I think,
yeah.
bro, big respect, bro. The penalty's long gone.
Yeah,
man. What are you
yeah,
telling me now, bro?
What are you gonna say now? Sorry, we fought.
Speaking of penalties that I know about Bournemouth, Gyökeres is a very good penalty taker.
He is. He
That's
gets
one
good
thing
power
I
behind
say,
it.
yo,
Yeah.
bro.
He gets good power behind
Bro,
it.
he absolutely struck that, man.
Yeah,
Like,
very, very good penalty taker. Yeah, like Harry Kane a little bit
Yeah.
in terms of.
It's one of them ones, if the keeper saves
no,
it, he
not
goes
like
in the
that.
net
No,
with it.
bro. Of course, Kane's unreal.
Yeah.
But bro, Gyökeres, he absolutely hammered
smashed
that.
it,
And the
smashed it.
placement,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
hard. You have usually get placed well. Saka's you've got decent placement
Yeah.
from after the ones he missed years ago, but he's got decent placement. You've got some people that hammer it. Gyökeres, bro, even
both
the
hammers and
penalty
places.
before that against Everton,
Yeah.
he hammered that as well.
It's like how Jamie Vardy used to take his. Remember,
Bro,
just smash it right down the middle.
Smash it.
Bro, it's a proven method.
Yeah.
But yeah, big up to Bournemouth. I know we didn't spend a lot of time talking about Bournemouth, but Bournemouth fans.
Big up to them.
Big up to the five of you.
Big up to big up to Anthony Iraola. Fraser's not giving you proper anymore this season. It's true.
Big up to five
We'll
of us,
probably
yeah.
have many Bournemouth viewers,
Yeah.
but if you know,
Not just the fans.
But Fraser won't even big you up anymore this season. But big up to Anthony Iraola. Obviously, him and Arteta go way back.
Yeah.
Oh, they're doing
Same-
it, yeah.
Same place,
Yeah,
same
both
Basque
Basque
region.
Both Basque, yeah. So they
Slaps
go
his
back.
head in.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
imagine Areola with 1 billion. Come on now. Be real now, man.
But yeah, big up to Bournemouth. Obviously, positive result and a massive
Imagine the 1 billion.
dent. A massive dent in Arsenal's title race.
Alex Scott or Vitinha. Imagine he had Vitinha there. Hey,
Yeah,
long
yeah.
day. Long day.
But he was
But
in
yeah.
the Prem before and he was kind of washed.
I know.
Vitinha.
But yeah, I mean, this is a good therapy session. We started off obviously upset. We kind of built some belief towards the end.
I think the question at the end of therapy, do you feel better, boys?
I
Has this helped?
A little bit.
My feeling's going to change after next Sunday.
Yeah.
Whether we win or lose, my
Yeah,
feeling's
yeah.
going to be...
I'm clean until next week.
Yeah.
Really? That's a long time.
I'm clean till tomorrow, I'll be honest.
And the only slight benefit as well, when you talk about the injections, is that, to be fair, today, we did see a Spurs disaster again. So at least they're not going down.
Yeah, that helped. That
I can't
definitely
lie. I don't know about you, man, bro, but I don't give a
Same.
toss.
It's hard to care anymore.
Unless we win something,
I
I
hear
don't
that.
care.
I hear that. But I just want to see what's going to happen.
Yes,
when them
but
man go
but
down.
look, Spurs can go down.
Yeah.
And the biggest story would be if we don't win the league. If we don't win the league, and Spurs
No,
go
facts,
down. The
facts,
biggest story
facts.
would be us. Then
100%.
But it's just a little bit of copium, like every day.
A little bit, innit?
But a big six team, Big Six team getting relegated out of the league won't be as big as a Big Six team finishing in the Big Six second.
Do you think Kulusevski knows? He's still on holiday now, bro. He's taking
don't know what's going on.
He's at lights
No,
on
the
back
last
from
match
training.
he played
Who we
for-
playing next?
Bro.
Champions League? Nah, buddy, he's playing relegated.
Bro, it's been like 3 managers since his last play.
He didn't
Yeah.
know he's in a
Mental.
coma. He has
He
no
doesn't
idea
know.
what's going on, bro.
Yeah.
never
No
played
one
under
knows
Thomas
what's going on.
Frank.
He's just gonna wake up
He's
and
in an ice
Millwall.
chamber. He's in an ice
Millwall in the
chamber.
change. He's like, you might do the friendly. Now we're playing today.
Bro. But anyways, speaking of Spurs, we're going to move on to the Spurs game, but there's no one better to bring in than Mr. Tottenham himself. So Mania,
come, mate.
we're going to make a substitution. The ball, 56 minute or 51st minute like Arteta. Triple change.
You're doing Odegaard.
No.
No, don't just shut my boy, man.
I'm getting ready for the Champions League game midweek.
There we go.
Yes.
There we go.
See what you lot did with the lineup here, yeah?
Salam, brother.
See what it
Salam.
is. Salam.
How you doing, brother?
How are you today?
We are.
I'm Fuad,
Oh, yes.
Hi, Fuad.
Hi, Fred.
and I'm a non-recovering drug addict.
Oh, so you're an active drug user.
I'm an active user. I need to talk to Frank. Not Thomas Frank, but the actual Frank.
The phone number.
yes.
Yeah.
Because what me and Spurs fans are about to go through for the next 6 to 7 weeks, we might never recover from, brothers. But hey, 18th place in the league.
Is it ready on the stove? Is it on the stove right now?
Officially, for the first time,
Yeah.
because you are officially in the relegation zone.
You normally kiss it.
No games in hand.
Yeah, nothing.
You normally
No,
lips
wait,
it a little
you
bit.
are
Say
firmly
hello.
in
Yeah.
relegation zone. Not
Yeah.
relegation battle, you're in there. You're 18th place.
Let me start off with saying, De Zerbi out.
Did you see any positives?
Yeah.
Huh?
To be fair, from
There
the
was-
start, you played Bergvall
Here's
and
what I'll
Archie
say.
Did that gas you up at the start?
When I saw the lineup, there was half of the lineup. I was like, defense, we got fully back.
Yeah.
Archie Gray, Bergvall, midfield. And then I saw the front four. You lot were complaining about your guys Havertz. And I had Solanke, who's been out injured for the last 8 months. Richarlison, Conor Gallagher in the 10. And then Kolo Muani playing
Conor
right
Gallagher in
wing.
the 10. He didn't play in the 10.
Wallahi, he played him in the 10. He gave him
ahead
free
of, in front of
license.
Bergvall and Archie Gray. It was
Brother, you are pulling up to a gunfight with a dildo. There's no other way to put it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but it is insane to me that you think you can go away to Sunderland with this and with this attack and actually compete. And the thing is, the first 5-10 minutes, we actually got sold a dream. We thought we saw a couple of passing patterns. Richarlison had a close chance. I said, lads, the Zerbi ball's all right, you know.
Yeah.
As the game went on, wallahi. And let me say, I don't normally complain about referees, but this game, the refereeing, I don't know if you lot watched it, it was
terrible.
some of
I
the
watched it, I
I
worst
didn't see
refereeing.
it, but I saw online a lot
Bro.
of people complain about the referee. Like other fans from other teams said, you know what? The referee's been
Bro,
bad.
it was outrageous. 3 out of the 4 defenders were booked before halftime for innocuous challenges, in my opinion.
Got pushed over.
There was Brobby who was basically committing GBH and assault out there. He took off Romero's knee today. He broke Kinski's neck, gave him a head damage. Only received a yellow card. The whole day we was getting knocked from pillar to post. There was a penalty that, to be fair, I will say, they actually got the ball. But there was just so many decisions where it was weird. But the worst part of it all is like we've seen 3 managers come in. And 3 times there has been no new manager bounce.
Yeah.
It's insane. Like, and today you saw the first 5-10 minutes, and as the game went on, they just started to get control. But once the goal went in, and if you lot saw how the goal went in, it started from their half of the pitch. 2 passes, they're in our box. They're running 30, 40 yards walking up the pitch. Conor Gallagher, by the way, might be the single worst signing in Tottenham Hotspur history.
Especially because of the wages he's given.
The wages he's getting, the fee that was paid for, the timing of it, the needlessness of it. And today for that goal, bro, I was told this guy works hard off the ball. He's a hard runner. Watch him track Mukiele, a right back, by the way, gets to walk 40 yards and take a left foot pot shot. And that goes in. Then the reaction to it. That's the worst bit to it. You're thinking relegation fight, 7 games left to save your Premier League careers. Play with some kind of pride. Every man's walking around sulking woe is me. Look at me. I'm the victim. No, you're the abusers. You have been abusing us as a fan base because we have supported through thick and thin for the last 2 years. We said, you know what, Andrew don't matter, cool. Let's get a new guy. Thomas Frank, cool, we'll get behind him. De Zerbi, cool. Every single time, these guys, they don't give a shit. And now you're in 18th place, and now people are starting to realise, right, Tottenham are actually going down. I've been saying it for 3 months, bro. This
But you
is
said you
no
won't be there.
surprise. No, let's not do that. Let's not do this. Let's not. See, this is what I knew what the makeup of the table was.
I don't know.
See, and this is what.
I don't know.
Yo, look, I'm a man who lives by the sword, dies by the sword. You know? We were gonna roll.
Can you admit you're just the man?
Listen, I'm
Yeah.
just a man.
Yeah.
And you know what? I like this.
You
You
understand?
saying. I can't
Just
like
a man.
I need that book.
Yeah,
I need that book.
You're just a man. Like, you can make mistakes.
Bro, we all make mistakes. We all say things wrong, you know what I mean? You just gotta own it. But with this team, bro, where do we go from here, bro? Yeovil, Preston,
Wow.
Gravesend.
Hey, that first game of the
Wrexham.
season next year, you're gonna enjoy that, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, for about 4 weeks, people are going to be interested in Tottenham Hotspur. Then nobody's going to give us
Yeah.
bro.
46 game season as well.
46.
Oh my
You
God.
see, I was thinking,
I think you have the squad
in my
for
head,
that.
I was like, yo, I can't wait to play one game a week in the Championship. Bro, them man are playing 3 times a week.
Yeah,
they're playing Monday,
100%.
Wednesday, and then
League
Saturday.
games are
Yeah.
146 games. They're in the cups as well.
Fam,
So
man,
the only time we've
And then
seen
like the paint trophy and
the
all that
only
kind
time
of
we've seen
stuff.
Premier positions in the cups. We'll
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah,
Look
so
at
much
it.
you know, we'll
Champions
be
League as
playing
well.
Champions League, we'll be playing midweek championship.
Yeah.
It's going to be insane.
It'll be a clash. You don't know what game to watch.
Bro,
Yeah.
and the scary I actually won. Scary thing is, bro, I mean, we're already halfway through April without a win in the Premier League at this point.
26
We've
out.
got
Cool.
6,
One win.
not one win. We've got
But
6
that's
games
mad,
left.
by the way.
Yeah.
We obviously started, we're very depressed right now. as fans.
You lot don't know the pressure.
Bro, it's crazy.
You lot
when
don't know the pressure.
It's mad though. When you look at him and you look at what they're going
You know,
through.
I don't think people are really deep in how mad this is, you know? Like,
No.
he said it like a few minutes ago, a top 6 team in a relegation. No, on the verge of going down. Not
Bro,
in
the
the
thing
Premier
is,
And the worst thing is that all this year, I don't mean to bring it back to Arsenal yet. The Spurs fans still laughing at Arsenal right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's generally like a man with no legs laughing at a man with a funny walk.
Bro,
Yeah,
do you know
yeah.
what it
Generally,
is?
it's like you're the amputee, and he's got a limp, and you're laughing like you got no legs.
Your legs don't work either.
You got to
Bro, look at the table. It's mental. I don't mean to take this away from Arsenal, but look at the table. How can we be that
Nah.
that
And that's
depressed?
what I mean. Bro, nobody knows darkness.
Imagine we were
Chelsea
there.
fans are complaining. Liverpool fans are complaining. Arsenal fans are complaining. Like, the thing is, it's historically as well, we've never seen a team underperform like this.
Sure. No, never,
Because
never.
usually a bad season is like you finishing 8th.
For us, it was 8th, but United last
Chelsea
season was
finishing
bad as
11th.
well.
United
15th,
even.
yeah.
But they were never really in the relegation scrap. This is like you are firmly in there, in the mix. And the worst thing is, all them other teams, they're picking up points.
Yeah.
They look like they're playing with
Forest
some fighting
today won
hunger.
4-0.
Bro, 4-0 battering of Super Wolves, by the way.
yeah.
We're turning it around
Forest
last
got a
couple of
point.
weeks.
Yeah, Forest got a
Bro,
point against Villa.
We're going Brighton next week at home. I promise you we don't win. We play Wolves away, no chance. We got Chelsea away. We got
That's
Aston
where you go
Villa.
down, the Chelsea game.
Bro, Chelsea is the confirmation of relegation.
Yeah.
And do you know what the typical Tottenham thing is? We're going to go win the last game of the season at Everton when it don't count for nothing.
Yeah.
It would just be so Tottenham, bro. Like, I don't even know what's left to say this
Do you
year.
generally believe you go down now?
Well, I've been saying it for months now. I have been looking at this squad and saying, where are the goals going to come from? Because I
Yeah.
feel like if you're in the relegation zone, you need to have 10 to 12 goal scorer.
There's always that person.
Murray.
Glenn Murray.
A little,
You have
Calvin
Chris
Phillips.
Wood. Richarlison for Everton.
Yes.
You're going to have that guy that's going
Dean Ashton.
to get you those
Someone.
goals. Who's getting it right now?
Nobody, bro.
Look,
Nobody.
Fred, you can see that for those fixture lists.
Wow.
And I feel like as a Spurs fan, even neutrals, where do you look at that and say, you know what, Spurs are getting a point
That's
today?
harder than our fixtures the rest of the season, I think.
That is ridiculously tough.
Yeah.
Bro, and the thing is you would
Going
look at
away
it
to
and
Villa.
say,
The worst because also you're actually worse at home than you are away.
this is my
So,
point. Because you would
Brighton
look at the
at
home games
and
and think they're the
Leeds at
winnable
home.
ones.
Brighton and Leeds at home look tough. Are tough for you guys, 100%. But you also go in Villa away and Chelsea away as well.
And Wolves away.
And Wolves away.
And Wolves are bottom of the table.
No,
and I
what's
guarantee we make them look
Yeah.
like supreme.
Every
Like
team,
PSG.
I don't
every
see a
team you're
win here,
playing there,
Jan,
yeah,
that's
every
it.
team you're playing there has something to play for, bar Wolves, because they're essentially down. Brighton are trying to play for Conference League. You've got Wolves who are already down. Villa, Champions League. Leeds to stay up. Chelsea, Champions League. And then Everton.
Champions League.
They're the only ones floating around.
Champions
No,
League.
they're conference. They're 5 points off of Liverpool, fifth.
Champions League,
So
bro.
they're Champions League as well. So it's like, bro.
On that last day, they could.
You know
At
what,
this
my boy
current-
Iliman and Jai?
At this current moment,
And-
they're playing
and-
for Champions League. So
And I'm sorry, De Zerbi can come in, but he ain't no magic man like that.
of course.
He can't change shit overnight. So
Especially when he's already a slow person.
100%. I think Lewis Dunk was saying it took a couple of weeks at
Yeah.
Brighton for things to kick in. And for me, I just hope he learnt a mistake today of the front line that he chose. Do not play those strikers out wide.
What do you have
not play
available?
Conor Gallagher in
What do
the
you have
10.
available for him?
Matthias Tell was there.
who's been
Matthias Tell was
good
there.
recently.
Yeah.
Who's been very good
Why is he
recently.
not
Your
playing
only
him?
fit available winger. Why would you not play him?
Yeah.
Why would you start Richarlison on the left, who technically, let's be honest, bro, the guy can't trap a ball.
I don't know, maybe he was thinking of the second ball's a bit of the physicality, maybe to go long.
I thought that as well. In the watch along, I was trying to say maybe he's a little tussle and bustle in the first half. Second half, he brings on the ballers.
Yeah.
Xavi Simons got garbage minutes again. I was like, come on, brother. Like Colomwani, I promise you, I've seen him run into more players than I've seen him beat
But
players.
you were going away to Sunderland, who up until at least the last 2 months had the best home form in the league. It's not an easy place to go.
It's not.
So you do need warriors. You need whether they're warriors.
big guys.
You need bigger guys. That's like Colomwani,
And they're a
Richarlison,
physical team
Solanke.
as well.
I said, but Richarlison, Colomwani, Solanke, they're not small, timid players. So maybe that's what he thought. Because he had more. He went with Bergvall and Archie in a double pivot, which is new, which is brave from him. But you can't go too brave everywhere. You can't do that. And then Xavi
I'll
Simons
be
and
so
Tel.
real with you. This season,
away
the
to
way these
Sunderland.
guys have performed, there is no other way but to go brave. I would have respected him just going brave. I can't even lie. I want to see some academy kids out there at this point. Like some of these guys who are first teamers have been here all season long and they've shown they don't care, bro. They're not playing with any pride. So for me, I'm like, bro, if the youngsters are gonna get a fire out of these lot or something, I'd rather see that at this point, bro. It's a shambles. And I actually think the fact that we've had back-to-back seasons of the worst injury crisis and we haven't really used our academy, despite it being one of the best, and we talk about all these facilities, it's a disgrace, bro. And now you're headed to the championship with this same group of players that supposedly won you the Europa League. Don't come back in 10 years thinking you're going to get the half-time, this is the Europa League winning squad.
How many of them-
Brother, we're throwing eggs at you.
How many of them will stay in the championship as well?
Barely any.
That's what I'm thinking.
Barely
so
any.
your squad will be different.
The whole
and it won't be a
squad will
good
be
enough
gutted
squad
out.
You
to
have a
come up-
championship
and you know going to the championship is the hardest league to come back up from.
I can't lie to you.
I don't think you come back. If you don't come back straight away, you're in trouble.
They're gonna absolutely
we
hammer
need-
that points record, bro.
But if you don't come back straight
It's
away,
one
you're
of two
done.
ways.
I think
It
they're
goes
gonna
one
get
of two
100 points and have a party.
ways. It goes one of two ways. We
They wanna
either
leave
do
it.
that.
If they don't win the league this season, they're gonna
We
say
either
they
do
did it
that,
before.
or we got
You're
record
coming up.
points.
You're not gonna do the thing where you.
I don't know,
I don't
bro.
know if there's scores changes.
I don't know, you
Come
know.
on, man.
Bro, I don't know.
Archie
Because
will be
think
their
of it.
captain.
Yeah.
Archie Gray
He'll be
and
posted.
Madison
Listen, this is the
staying.
thing.
Madison
It'll
being Del Piero.
It'll be.
He loves Del Piero.
I'll
Stay on armband.
Yeah.
The band.
But I think it's one of them ones that's like, cool. Some of the players will leave.
You have to.
But bro, this isn't FIFA. You can't just all leave. And they can't just all leave Spurs.
No,
They'll have stuff
there
on
will
the
be- there will
players
be-
will stay.
There will be at least 12 to 15 players that leave.
But
in
no,
my opinion.
they said
You think
recently
so?
I
And
think
then
so.
to
none of
bring
them
in-
have the wage clause in there for relegation.
There are quite a lot,
Yeah,
but there's some that
But some of the
don't,
main guys don't have
in
it.
their
like-
heads,
Yeah.
in Spurs, they'll never get relegated.
What you got to
exactly.
remember is a lot of
They'll
them.
stay in the
is-
championship
The thing
and
is,
carry the
a lot of them are
offense.
international, so I think they fought to stay in their national teams or whatever. They won
Like
Udogie,
Xavi Simons,
Dragusin,
Richarlison,
Xavi Simons,
yeah.
Richarlison,
Solanke.
Van der Ven, Romero. Some of them, for example, they might not have bids that come in for them, but they will say, "I want to leave."
Yeah.
And for me, my thing is, you're all available.
Yeah.
There is nobody safe, in my opinion. Everyone needs to go. And I'm happy to have a reset. And the problem is, what that reset looks like now is dangerous. You're trusting in De Zerbi's vision, and I'm happy to see how that goes. He's being given a Fergie-type role, apparently, even in terms of the recruitment. But there has to be a clear-out. There is no way about
He
it.
might be like a Maresca in the championship. You lot might play the best football you've ever seen.
We
Popping
got
teams off the
a
park.
couple of young talents. I think Archie Gray, Bergvall,
Mikey Moore.
Mikey Moore comes back.
I think you got enough, man.
Audebert.
Which is mental.
Those kind of guys.
If they go down,
those guys will take a.
games is tough, and championship is different type of football.
What do you know? I mean, it sounds bad, but Kulusevski's injury.
Yeah.
I kind of hope it rolls into next season.
No, Sanchez was
forced to stay.
by the World Cup. He's coming back for the World Cup.
Player of the year.
Adel Taarabt type season.
Oh, wow.
He'll kill that.
I could have skin matters.
Oh, that two man.
Let me
He's gonna have a song every day.
Audebert on the right. Who's on the left? He's on the left.
He's suddenly gonna
Audebert, tell.
Yeah.
You ain't got no one's coming to
No,
you, bro.
Paris won't tell. Paris won't tell. Remember? Paris. They won't tell. Yeah.
He's gonna start
Mikey
looking
Moore, tell.
Yeah.
Mikey Moore, tell. We can run that.
Yeah, no, I hear it.
The thing is, for me, I think the club needs a reset one way or another. The fact that you've badly managed this club for 10 years, what used to happen before is when you had a bad year, it was 8th, 11th. Now the Premier League, even the teams that come up are so good. That gap, once you drop off, bro, you're in a relegation mix. And I think Spurs deserve to be where they are.
Yeah,
Like, there's no sugarcoating, there's no hiding it.
But it's weird
we
because
deserve
it's,
to be where we are.
last season, the 3 teams that came up went straight down. This season, they're good. You know, so it's weird. Some seasons they're good, some seasons they're
In
they're
previous
really bad.
seasons, they might not have been.
But last season they went straight down.
I think I can't remember this. It's either 9 or 6 like the last 2 or 3 teams that have come up, the batches have all gone straight down.
Yeah.
I think this will be the first
But there's
season one of
some
them
that stay up, and then they stay forever.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
forever,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
Brentford
yeah.
came
Long
up
time,
and
yeah, long
stayed
time,
up.
But here's the thing: would you not say the gap between those kind
Forest
of
stayed
lesser teams or the mid-table lower clubs and those top teams, the gap is closed now?
Yeah.
You can't take a season off and think
of
you're
course.
just going to
What
sit
do you mean?
mid-table.
Guys, since the start of 2025,
Oh yeah.
25.
PSG
Yeah.
have won more games at home against Premier League opposition than Tottenham.
Since the start of 2025.
Since start
Since the start
not
of
2026. Since start 2025.
Why? He's right.
Since the start of 2025, Tottenham
Premier
have
League
beat
opposition.
Liverpool, United, Southampton, Burnley, and Brentford.
At home.
Yeah.
One of you said
And
that to
PSG
his phone,
in
yeah?
that time have beat Man City, Villa, Arsenal, Spurs, Chelsea, Liverpool. They've won one more game than Spurs.
come on,
Because you know people
It's
forget
like that
under
Messi stat. He
Ange.
scored more goals against top 6 teams than someone
Yeah,
else.
mental.
It's the
People
exact
forget
same thing.
under Ange we were bad towards the last year as well. Like, come on,
They finished 17th last season and they're in the relegation now.
bro. The whole second half of last season we tanked it. For
Yeah,
you.
he did. He actually did. Yeah. And Ange openly,
I like
Ange came out and said it as well. Bro, literally. Yeah.
But I love that though. He said, "Listen, we won it. We won
They should have
it.
kept
Yeah.
him.
We won it."
They should have kept him in.
Actually, you should have kept him, man.
Listen, hindsight's a beautiful
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Hindsight is
Yeah,
so
he was
beautiful.
hard.
Hindsight's
But
a
at
mother.
the time, bro, it was so bad. And the issue with Ange wasn't his football, wasn't his how he talks. We loved him in actual fact.
didn't he
It was the
finish-
lack of flexibility, bro.
didn't he
The
get-
guy was like my way or the highway.
Didn't he get you like 5th in his first season or something like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
You lot were
And
top of
then-
the table when the year Luton
For a
was
while.
there.
It was
with
brilliant.
Basuma and all that. I remember.
The
Yeah.
first 10
It was
games.
beautiful. You were top of the table. That's when
Well,
this came out. That's when this came out.
When they were running towards the
That's when
fans.
this came out.
When they were running towards the fans.
Yeah. That's when this came out.
With that
You know
big
everyone
cake
messes that
in
up.
August.
You know everyone messes that up. You know Richarlison
Yeah,
was
fact.
suicidal that month.
Oh man.
That was the whole reason. Richarlison was
was crying
suicidal
about, yeah.
and was like going through a lot of personal issues.
remember.
And that was his first game back. And we said like, yo, let the fans show you some love. And everyone was like, look at them celebrating free throws. It's like, bro, I was
good.
cheering on
Good.
Richarlison.
Good.
How bad do you feel now? Yeah.
Yeah.
Say
Hey,
sorry
hey,
to
hey.
Richarlison.
I'm just a man.
I'm
just a man, bro. It happened.
You're just a man. You're just a man.
But okay, look,
tough,
you've
man.
reckoned going down. From
100%.
our point, do we? I know we've got bigger fish to fry. We're actually like focused on the title race, but do we think they go down from here?
I don't know, man. It's like what you said all those weeks ago. It's like Leicester.
Leicester, yeah.
It's the Leicester thing. Oh, they're not going to win it. Oh, Arsenal are there. Tottenham are there.
That's what it
They're
is
not going to
because
win it.
there's one spot, one
Yeah.
relegation spot for 4 teams.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at Leeds, I'm looking at West Ham, looking at Forest. I'm like, surely Tottenham just win 2
That's
games.
what-
but
yeah.
I
It
don't
doesn't
know
come. It
now.
doesn't come.
Like every time I look at this
You know
game,
what?
I thought, yeah, you're not going to win. Deserve
A
it.
disgusting part of me is like, come on, are you guys actually going to get relegated? Like, I feel bad.
yeah,
Like,
that's true.
come on, man.
It's actually embarrassing.
We want to whip you. We want to whip you next year. Let it out.
As much as I'm enjoying this, there's like a 20% of me that wants you to stay in the
Yeah.
league.
20%
bro.
is mental.
There is,
no,
man.
no, you don't understand.
There is,
There's a genuine part of Arsenal fans coming
Yeah,
up
yeah.
to me now, being like, "Yo, listen, it was banter all season. But this is getting sad now. I don't
It's
want
sad.
you. Like, I
It's
don't
sad.
actually want you to
We've
go.
got
Like,
no
I
North
mean,
London derby,
bro.
bro.
It's ridiculous.
We're
Like
not gonna
the
win next season.
oppositions are feeling sympathy for me now.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
no longer like, ha ha.
Yeah.
It's
You know when you see those animal documentaries of
Yeah.
like the zebra on the floor and the lions are eating it, but
Yeah.
it's still alive, like looking. It's like that's what it seems like. That's what it seems like. Like when I see them, they're on the floor getting eaten. Everyone's just on there. You got little hyenas and gazelles coming out of nowhere.
take
They're
a
all
bite.
waiting. Everyone's watching, but the zebra's still alive. And the people watching can't do nothing about it. You can't interfere. We can't interfere. We can't. That's how it feels. It's so sad, man. It's so sad, man. When I watch them.
Honestly, I get out from the derby, so it's kind of like it'll be
It's
shit.
gonna
Kind of
be
what's
sad,
mental
man.
And
is.
also, I don't know what your future on the podcast lies as well.
Bro, I've said, man. Listen,
You got. Do you know we have? I've got a plan for you.
Because we
I've got a
can't-
plan for you.
I've been making
Because we got a
Barrow
relegation
Brothers.
clause in the contract. So
No.
Your
I got
wages
a plan
about to
for
go
you.
down.
We bring back the Euro show.
Recently been on
We
Big
bring
Six.
back the Euro show for you.
Barrow Brothers, Filthy. I'm
can't
trying
be on
to
Big
get
Six
the
anymore.
auditions.
Can't be on Big Six
Six, they
anymore.
said to me, yo.
You're not Big Six no more.
They said, yo, I said,
Tom's in trouble.
I said, we need to start our new thing. I don't know what it is.
You just need to be a lover of football.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring the Euro show back for you. Liban and Food show. But it's gonna be
Get rid of one food for the other.
Yeah. Euro show. You're just gonna be a lover of football. You're gonna be telling us about Mönchengladbach and then
I was thinking
maybe.
maybe a 1 year loan spell experiment.
Who are you
team.
thinking though?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's one of those.
What's
We put it in a
your
raffle.
local? What's your local Prem team? Brentford, isn't it?
yeah.
No, this is what
Why
you do.
not?
No. I've got an idea for you. Sabbatical. You go on a sabbatical. You go on a sabbatical to Thailand for 1 year.
Wallahi, you know, I genuinely thought about that. I was like, yo, should I just disappear off the map for
do a pep.
Aye.
Just do.
And then, you're lit. MMA fighters, lady boys, everything. You're good. You're good.
Well, what's happened there? And you know what the lady boys are gonna say to you. You know what they're gonna say to you. You know what they're gonna say to you.
How do you know?
Just a man.
It might get calm.
It landed. Yeah.
You're lit. Thailand 1 year.
But yeah, you never know. You
Well,
got
I'd love
options. But enough fun.
Let us know.
Enough about Spurs. Let's go back to the title race a little bit briefly. Chelsea City. Obviously, we were probably watching this after yesterday, thinking, "Look, please, Chelsea, do something." A lot of Chelsea fans were saying they hope they lose this game.
It's sad.
Yeah,
It's
it's
sad as
sad,
well
innit?
because it's like
Which is mad.
you look at those players and you think they give an absolute toss if Arsenal win the league. You got Caicedo, Cope. You think they want to be here and whoa.
No, do you know what they care
hear
about? They have bonuses in their contract if they get a Champions League spot.
Facts.
Someone's getting 100 extra bags.
They cussed us 2
Yeah.
years ago for doing the same
Yeah,
thing
you
for
guys,
City.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then here they are this weekend rolling over saying, let's take an ethical loss. Let's take a knee.
Literally. Let's put out the worst 11 of all time.
Disgusting, and he saw how I think Chelsea had a great first half. Like
Yeah.
they took
Yeah.
it to them, man. They
Yeah, they
played
did.
well. You had the Cucurella offside goal. You
his
got
goal
Andre
well,
Santos
yeah.
on the brink of half time, missing a chance. You looked at him. You said, you know what? They could potentially get something, but second half, City just came out.
Forget second half.
That was-
It's Ryan Shirky. Ryan Shirky. First half, he was a bit iffy. Like
By
he
the
was
way.
losing the ball a little bit. The ball was going under his feet. Second half, I don't know what Pep done. They got a nice little relationship. Have you seen, I like the little TikTok edits
Do you
of
know
them.
what
Like,
it is?
they're pushing each other, hugging each other, all this kind of stuff.
Do you know
Now
how I
they woke up.
likened it to? I likened it to like, you know when a parent has like 3 kids. The first one is an experiment. By the third one though, you're very much like a nice dad.
We would experiment.
You know what I mean? Yeah. First one's an experiment. Second one, you iron out a few kinks. By the third one, you're like, you know what? I'm not hitting this one.
Yeah.
Let him just be a
That's
free
what it is.
Are you
He
the
gets on with
oldest?
everything.
Are you the oldest?
I'm second.
Oh, you're not the
So
experiment. Are you the oldest?
I've got a
Wale?
few kinks
Are you
ironed
the
out.
oldest?
I'm the oldest.
So you're an experiment.
I can't like me. Yeah. That's what you
You're
look
an
at.
experiment.
Me.
Okay, man.
I used to get slapped, everything. Everything.
Yeah.
Now I see my second.
Bully.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, it looks
Don't
older than
worry.
you.
He does. He's got a beard and everything.
Yeah,
It's
man,
mental.
Yeah. It looks exactly like you. as well.
But yeah, I feel like Turkey's just got that free license. If you like,
Yeah.
The corner, by the way, that little routine
dummy.
you did where
Like the taking
little
a piss,
dummy
like he's
gets
got it. He's got it.
Yeah.
Even the
No,
kick-ups,
but,
it's like
no, but the way he just glided,
so good, man.
and the pass was inch perfect,
the
and then the first touch from Gahey, and then the finish. It's like
Bottom
he's
bin,
doing everything right, and then I'm seeing people say "Player of the Year" shouts, all this kind of stuff.
I think
Like,
it's better than Mbappe, technically.
no. Is Mbappe genuinely more talented?
No, it was talent. That's what
Yeah,
Ken said.
it was talent,
yeah, talent.
Based on talent. He actually
Is
brought it up today
Mbappe
as well,
genuinely
funny
more
enough.
talented than Shaki?
It's a genuine question. It's
not.
I
Mbappe's
actually
very
think-
talented, though. You saw Mbappe is very talented.
Mbappe's one, yeah, of course.
Very, come on, like, what are you talking about?
Mbappe's
Yeah.
one of the most
No, we have
talented.
to talk good about him. Dictated Mbappe.
Hey,
Yeah,
man,
man,
listen.
The podcast might just fall.
I might
He'll
get
buy
it.
it, and then that's it.
Oh,
3 days later, this is PSG.
But back to City, yeah. I mean, look, they ended up winning the game 3-0, which was very.
Down
Even like
8-1.
that, bro, when you have Mark Gahey scoring goals like a striker, bro, you're just like. These guys
It
now
starts to feel like
yeah,
it's the
haven't been
Champions
in
League.
since
Nico
Champions League final.
O'Reilly as well.
January
Yeah.
Magic.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Nico
I was-
O'Reilly, you know his heading ability
His head is
is
ridiculous.
a joke.
What
Like he's
a
now
guy.
just scoring headers non-stop.
I think he's got 6 goals in his last 9 games. All
Probably all
comps.
headers, pretty much.
And
Most
all
of
of them.
them. I was saying he
key
scored a
goals,
brace. He scored a
big
brace against
games.
Leeds.
But it's
One
do you know
was
what?
and
It's
Carabao
like
final.
striker finishes.
Yeah.
Like the positions he's getting. The goal, he's on the penalty spot instead of Haaland.
Do you know what it is? It's almost like the Gundogan role a few years ago.
Yeah.
Where you're that midfielder, but you can attack the
Yeah.
box late, pick up those spaces. And how many goals did Gundogan pick up from those positions?
Loads and important ones as well.
And I felt like the second half, though, it really looked like you were saying like Chelsea had actual chances in the first half.
Yeah.
But it felt like almost Champions experience.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
we've
definitely.
been there, done that.
That's all it is.
Go from gear 2, gear 3, gear 4, and by the time
Even
it
with
was
the ones
3-0,
that are new to the team as well,
Yeah.
they've got that in
Yes.
their head, the Champions
Like,
experience,
he's this guy,
and
man.
that's the environment. And of course, this was
oh, they was.
it
How
became-
long do you reckon
it
he's had
became-
that bottle
it
in his
became
pocket?
an internet-
Every game, I think. Every
internet
game.
sensation
Because you only
today.
get them bottled at the Emirates, innit?
Yeah, you do.
So he went to the Emirates game and kept that since then. How many games do you think he's turned
That's
up to it
iconic.
with?
That's
But boy, he
iconic.
was pulling up to his hit, his biggest funeral. Man.
I can't
And then after Foden came on, he had a Foden shirt saying, "You're one of our own."
He had props. He had props.
He's going crazy.
But yeah, obviously the City fans are enjoying themselves, especially this
course.
one.
I don't blame them.
Heard Arsenal bottle
At all.
and
I'll
the
do the
media
same thing.
and the media are loving it. They're posting it everywhere, and it's funny.
He's gonna be on the back pages tomorrow.
yeah, it's everywhere. He's a
Yeah.
superstar.
He's
He's,
gonna be, yeah.
he's a local hero.
Yeah, he's gonna probably do
But
a
that's
talk sport
what-
interview
I mean-
tomorrow.
That's what
All that
happens,
kind
isn't it? If it's against Arsenal,
I think
it's allowed.
Respond.
Yeah.
But
But City, clicked into gear. You got Nico O'Reilly now becoming a specialist and headers.
Young player of the year?
Oh, easily.
Yeah,
easily.
I think so. I
Easily.
think he's been unbelievable.
I don't think
Like,
there's much of competition for
to
him
go
right now.
from like obviously being a fringe player from the academy to now one of the best left backs in the league, arguably if not the best.
Forget that he was a number
snatched.
10. And then he
Number
went
10.
to midfield.
Miles
And then,
Lewis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's starting left back for England in the World Cup,
Yeah.
and it's so funny because we saw the year Miles Lewis Skelly had last year, bro. There was points this guy's inverting and driving past 5 players and putting in lovely passes. To now getting nothing. He's not
Yeah.
going to the World Cup.
Yeah.
Last year you would have said
I blame
please
you
start
Arsenal
him.
fans for that.
last
though,
year
you know
we
that.
said he's England
I
not good
blame
for
you
the next 10
Arsenal
years.
fans for that.
That's what they're doing.
You lot all told him that he's better off being a midfielder. And last year he had that left back spot cemented.
I get what you mean, yeah.
He
That's
had
not
the
his fault. He
England
didn't set
left-back
up
spot.
left back. He just Arteta got him to another left back in.
Hey, all I'm saying is that left back position could have been all his, and I don't know whether it's Arteta.
Yeah, I
the
think
whole
it's
fan
Arteta,
base.
yeah.
I remember last year we were having a discussion on the
Yeah,
pod as well.
yeah,
You were
I
saying
don't
like
think it's him,
midfield.
though.
It's
That-
not
that's-
him, man.
He
that's
should have
the-
went to Arteta and
No,
said, "I'm a
When we,
left back."
when we
Yes.
signed Hincapie, I
That-
thought he's going into midfield.
Yeah,
that was my,
that's
what
more
was
of
my fault.
a Ainsley Maitland-Niles
Yeah.
thing and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain thing, where they were like, we're not playing
not,
here.
yeah.
And they, maybe not Ox because he ended up with the Champions League, but Ainsley Maitland-Niles is now back playing fullback, but he left because he didn't want to play there. Miles was different. Miles, yes, he's a natural midfielder, but it's not like he said I want to play left back. It's Arteta.
No, he should have
clearly.
owned it though. Is what I'm saying.
I think
Like,
he did own it,
owning
but
it.
I don't know what's happened. He was something could have had behind closed doors. You don't know.
Why wasn't he owning it?
And he looks way bigger now
He
as
definitely
well.
was owning it, man. I was just like, listen, Arteta, it's just strange. Even with Ethan, like,
the mismanagement.
it's the mismanagement.
Yeah,
That's
the
all
Ethan
it
one's
is.
the
Shipping
upset
him to
one.
Marseille, like, Miles Lewis Skelly not getting no minutes, sending Eze, to the gulag for not tracking his run-up. Zubimendi plays all the time.
Hey, it's an underbelly thing. It's an underbelly thing.
Even like Ben White. The last 2 weeks, you both conceded goals because of him, and it's because of his rustiness. In all honesty,
yeah.
But,
It's because he's finished, but obviously Timber's injured because
Yeah.
he's been overplayed. But
Yeah.
hey man, management of the
Bro,
squad.
it's a
That's what
cycle,
it's all
it's a
about.
cycle.
It's a
Management of the
cycle.
Now
squad,
he'll
man.
overplay Ben White, and then when he gets injured, Timber will be back.
It's so
but
crazy,
now back
as you
to
were saying
crying about
earlier,
Arsenal.
how you lot have like left the door
I hear
open.
it though. When you have a squad depth like we do, but then 11 players or like 14 players are being played so many minutes.
even Rice,
They
miracle.
don't become good enough because they're injured, and then the ones that are the depth that were the
Weren't
best
being
depth
used.
in the world because they're not being used when they do play, they're not good enough because they're not match fit.
And it's so weird because I look at some of City's players like Husinov, who has been very well utilised and kind of in and out of the side, if that makes sense. Guehi, since he's come
Done
in.
the same
I
thing
think
with Turkey.
Semenyo.
Done the same- exact same thing with
in the
Turkey.
cup final. Was
Yeah,
comfortable.
like it's so insane how Pep almost does that very well in terms of his squad and how now you're almost seeing the benefits of it. Turkey at one point was dropped completely.
yeah, I remember.
Now it's like every game, every minute, he's figured out that front four, and it's almost happened at the right time.
It has.
Dare I say, bro?
It has.
It's
I think
Pep
you
is
were
a
saying
genius,
as
man. He's a
literally
genius.
the pendulum swinging
Pep's
like
got
that.
the
Is,
formula,
yeah,
and
the experience.
that's what I told the story at the time. Was on a trainer for Fernandinho. He said the same thing. When there are multiple competitions, they know when it clicks. Title race now, whether they're ahead or behind. There've been times they've been ahead comfortably. There's been times where they're catching Liverpool, Arsenal. He's got a formula where he plays this many minutes here, he plays that many minutes here. But then when we get to the last 8 games, we've got our same team pretty much, and it clicks. But Arteta's been around him enough. I think he's been in a 100-point season where surely
Right,
he's
come
learnt some of that formula. Surely
I know,
Arteta's
you
won,
know. I don't
Arteta's
know.
won titles with him.
He's had every single excuse you can
And there's
pull.
one
He's
thing
had-
being a bus driver, and there's another thing being a passenger.
But he wasn't a passenger. Pep says himself Arteta wasn't a
Do you
passenger.
know, it was
Arteta had a lot of.
He was the guy
voice
checking the
at
tickets. He was the
No,
guy
that's
checking
what I'm
tickets.
saying,
He was checking the
he had
tickets.
a voice. He had a
Yeah.
Arteta had the key voice at Manchester City. 100%.
I think he did, man.
He was
I
the
think
greeter. He was the greeter on the bus. He was the greeter.
You're talking about the man that's now a manager at Arsenal and is the second best in the league for how many years? He's not this good because
But
he's
it was
No,
like,
I
it was
got
like,
it.
you know, it was
He's-
like a secret recipe. He
I
wasn't
got it.
sharing with him.
100%, bro. He's like, Pep was cooking up an absolute mad thing. He's like, them, you can taste it, but just close your eyes. I'm like, you don't see what I'm cooking. Oh, that's so good. Man's come away to Arsenal. He keeps trying to make it every year. It's so mad. And then he goes back to Pep's house in the summer, and in the sunshine when they're thinking, I beat you again.
Despite it, it's so good.
Have a taste again. And then he goes back, Jimmy by the weekend. What are you doing? What are you doing, broski? He's tricking him, man. I tricked you.
I think last year he gave him a bogus one. You know that?
Oh,
Bogus-
he gave him a
bogus
fake one.
He gave him a
Yeah.
fake recipe. He
Yeah.
gave him a
Mental,
fake
man.
recipe. Poor guy, man.
And then now we want to go sign Anthony Gordon. It's just like, nothing like shout out to Anthony Gordon, but it's just.
No, I don't
the
want
talent
Anthony
ID.
Gordon, bro.
I don't.
No.
I
I
don't
want
see Arsenal fans.
Kvaratskhelia.
Yes.
Vinny Jr.
Yes.
This is what I'm talking about,
I
man.
wanted Rodrigo.
Well, I can't lie to you. If Arteta, I mean, look, if he does stay, I think Vinny Jr. what's there talks about his contracts.
He's staying, man. He's staying.
Nah, we're not getting Vinny.
150 on the table.
We're not getting Vinny.
There's not really that many options.
We're not
on
getting
here.
Vinny.
Tell
Give
Saka,
me
yo,
Kvaratskhelia, bro.
time to be the B part. We got an A player.
What number
give
should
me
we give him?
Kvaratskhelia.
Should we give him Saka's number as well?
Yeah, Kvisha's not coming, bro.
Coming.
You stand more chance of getting Vinny.
No, we don't.
Brother, Saka's gonna be
I'm
out
telling
walking
you.
his dog.
But Colin,
Vinny's
I'll take
gonna rip the
Barcola,
shirt
though.
off his back, bro.
I'll take Bradley. I'll
He's
take
not
Bradley.
leaving. He's not gonna leave.
What? They got like 7
Bradley-
wingers, bro.
Bradley
Barcola.
Barcola's not
Not Bradley
leaving.
from British
The
Convenience.
options are limited. The only good option was Rodrigo.
I don't know,
There's
man.
not that many left wingers.
Yeah, we
available
need
now.
Rodrigo.
We should have got.
Leao.
Come back to this game. Antoine Semenyo.
Yeah,
He was
no,
available.
No, yeah.
No, he was
Guehi
available.
And Semenyo,
They were
that
both
January,
available.
perfect.
Somebody wanted to come to Arsenal.
65 million.
So he wanted
He wanted to come to Arsenal. He said, listen, I'll even wait till the summer, buddy.
Yeah.
Can you guarantee you're coming back for me? He said, nah. He said, cool.
Let me
That's
go win a
mad.
domestic treble.
Yeah, let me go into this trouble.
Actually,
Bro, Semenyo's available.
And you know when I
Actually
watch
so
him,
mad.
he's such a scary winger. It's just like
he
he's
sizes
non-stop.
you up and-
He sizes you up. He says, I could go left or right. I can bully you physically. I can shoot with either foot. It's like,
he was pissing Haaland off today, though. There's a couple moments he was taking a couple too many shots. Haaland was looking at him like, brother,
Yeah.
I've had the least touches today.
Bro, Igor
Give me some
Thiago's one goal
service.
behind me, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
Thiago's
literally.
on 21
Bro.
That's what he's saying, bro.
Hugo Thiago, by the way. Highest scoring Brazilian in Premier League history.
hey,
Mental,
no,
man.
forget
Someone's
that.
gonna fall for it
No,
next season.
yeah, no,
Bro,
someone's going to fall for it. Someone's going to fall
sign
for
him
it.
and fall for the
But
trade.
do you know
Let
what's
him go to
hilarious
the World
about
Cup.
He's
I
scoring
think.
5 next season.
Do you know what's hilarious about Brentford?
I think he
Everyone
scored
said they
5
get
goals.
relegated. They're 5 points off Champions League.
Bro, it's
Yeah.
insane.
They're 5 points off of Liverpool.
I remember realizing about December, I said, yo, Thomas Frank was not doing the job at Brentford. Brentford was doing the job for Thomas Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's
that
when I realised.
But that club's been run on a Moneyball strategy for years.
Yeah.
It's such a
Fantastic.
well-run
Smart
club.
man.
It's
It's
such a
system.
well-run club. Bro, they're not just, they lost in Buemo, Wissa, you know,
Norgard.
Norgard,
Yeah.
Thomas Frank, all in the
Keeper
same
as
summer.
well,
and
everyone.
the best, and you know, Hennessy's come in, so lost the keeper as
Yeah.
well. And it's the best they've been.
Hennessy.
Hennessy.
Kelleher.
Kelleher.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
He off that yak 50 years ago. He off that yak.
Unbelievable.
Hi, my name's Sharky, I'm recovering. No,
He doesn't say what he was recovering from earlier.
They've done well, man.
Kelleher,
They've done
Kelleher.
well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm saying like Kelleher's come in. Like, so yeah, they lost a lot of the captain, the best
Yeah.
players, their manager, and missed their
they
best
haven't
team.
missed
So
a
the club
beat.
is run really well. And Keith Andrews will be nominated for manager of the season.
Facts.
Has to.
Rightfully so.
Rightly so.
And I
rightfully
do
so.
think someone like him should win it. They
Yeah,
normally
yeah.
give it to the winner of the Premier
I
League
mean,
and
if
whatnot.
Pep turns it
I
around,
think
wins
if
the
Pep
league.
turns
Pep
it
turns
around,
around,
it's
Pep wins it.
insane.
If Arteta wins the league, Arsenal were the best team in the season.
I
Arteta win
reckon
it.
that's the one. If Arteta wins it, give it to Keith Andrews.
No,
Yeah.
Like, you not got the Premier League.
To
Well, we
win,
can't give you the
nah,
manager
but
of the
to
year,
win-
bro.
To win our first title in 22 years.
No, it's a good
We
Yeah.
dominate most of the league. Arteta will win manager of the season if we win the league. Pep will win it if he wins the league.
Wobble,
Keith
wobble.
Andrews won't get it. Yeah, but a wobble's normal. But if we're going to win it.
If Brentford get Europe, I would give it to Keith Andrews.
They're
I
getting
don't care.
Europe.
I want to
But
Premier
what
League. I don't
Europe-
care if a trophy
What
Arteta
Europe are we
gets.
talking though?
Even
they're-
conference.
Listen,
They're
as long
semi-final
as an
now.
Arsenal
They're
player
Europa League, I think.
gets PFA Player of the Year.
Nah.
That's all I give a shit
I
about.
reckon you lot should be banned from all awards. Just
Oh,
get the
don't
league.
be one of them. Don't be one of them.
No. I agree.
Prem's enough, go away.
Prem's enough, go away.
Don't be one of them.
You lot,
not-
the individuals and all of that.
Mate,
Yo.
mate, you've been there 5 minutes, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Mate, you're playing illegal football.
That's not
That's
Chelsea, mate.
illegal football.
relegated.
It's illegal. But yeah, Man City won the game. Obviously, spoke a lot about title race earlier from Arsenal's perspective. Obviously, the same thing from City's perspective. They 100% feel like now they can go on to win the league. They have something that we don't have, which is the experience of doing it in the past. The fans believe it. The players believe it. Pep definitely believes it. And now let's see what happens. Obviously, that win was massive against Chelsea. Briefly as well, Liverpool 1-2-0. Salah scored, but Rio I want to speak about. Rio in the
Shout out Rio.
that goal, yeah, Scuba. That goal though.
I didn't know he had that in him.
I
I didn't know he had it in him.
love
Son
those
Heung-min.
goals.
Yeah, I didn't know he had it in him.
Bang! Stop! Stop!
I got flashbacks of Son.
No, I'm not
Oh,
gonna lie to you. Obviously,
The finesse on that.
everyone knows their own team. We gas up Max Diamond, rightfully so. But Rio and Gamoa,
Yeah.
if he had, wow,
He's quality.
if he was at Arsenal,
Oh,
the PR he'd push it.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
better
right
than
now
it
he's
is,
just got Fuzi pushing him.
like- You know what I mean? He's on
Faisal
Instagram.
butchering his
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
Fu's calling me saying, "Do you see Rio's got?" I said, "Get off my line, bro.
Yeah.
I'm watching the game, bro. Get off my line."
But wow, though.
No, I didn't know he had that in him. Like,
And
I know
even Salah goal, even Salah goal, he
Yeah,
created.
he
But
passed
that
it to
goal-
I
Gakpo.
think
Yeah.
all season longer, when he's come on, he's always shown these flashes.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
remember the
August,
Newcastle
that goal
game.
against Newcastle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought he'd
Finish.
kick off and play.
What
Yeah.
finish?
Yeah.
It's a shame that you saw that in August and you've barely seen him. That was only his second start of the season.
Yeah.
And I think Liverpool's wings have been a problem. You've had Gakpo on one side, Salah on the other, both looking like football's left him, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has been that spark plug almost. And every time he got the ball, bro, it was, see you, Castagne. I'm taking you to the cleaners.
Yeah.
Inside, outside, through you. It was just relentless, bro. And even Salah's goal, it was his shake and bake leading up to it. That got opened the upside completely. But
I think
honestly,
it was just
quality
most of the
player.
season. It was like no one's denying his ability on the ball. The kid's great. I think he still wasn't mature enough out of possession.
Yeah, Slot even said it.
Which is why
I think
he
it was
wasn't
the
playing.
Nottingham Forest game. He said he's not tracking back enough. Which I do
I
get.
hear that.
But I also like that.
playing in and out.
I
Yeah,
also
yeah,
like
yeah.
that they're not rinsing him out this season because we've seen these young players.
Should
get
he
burnt
go to the World Cup?
No,
Of course not.
Let's relax.
Of course not.
Let's relax. We're
Why
throwing
not?
these 16, 17-year-olds at the World Cup, man.
Like Theo Walker back.
Can we get a full campaign?
So no Max Down, no Real.
Hell no. Max
But
where?
do you know what's good though? The Euros in 2028 is in
Yeah.
England. It's in
You can
England.
discuss.
Them two
Yes.
playing their first national tournament.
Absolutely.
Either wing.
But I think
Now
right
we're
now,
talking debuting their first tournament in England, home country as well. Bring it home at home.
Remember what Saka done when we played Euros basically here? Number 25 on his back. Even though he missed the penalty.
that was his breakout.
But that tournament, it was
No,
good.
it was good. It was good.
Tournament, it was quality.
I don't know what he was doing there.
That tournament was quality though. He was good. He was good.
It was good. But yeah, like, the next tournament is at home, which is good. And they'll be 2 years older. And so Rio will be 19, Max will be 18. So that was 17, 18. So that'll be good for them
And they
both.
still can't hold a candle to Lamine Yamal.
And guess what?
Still
Ethan
can't.
Neri is going to take both their spots.
Yamal's the
Even-
best player in the world.
Come on,
I know, man. It's not normal.
Yamal's the best player in the
How can
on the
Barcelona lose Messi and then like 2-3 years later, this little random brother just comes
But he
out of nowhere?
It's not random, though.
Yeah, I
We've
know.
got La Masia.
He bathed him.
No, but it's like
No, but
the
it's
same
not
position.
No.
There's
I'm
La
not
Masia.
stuff. It's kind of scary.
There's
I
La
can't lie.
Masia, and then there's Yamal.
Yeah.
He's not La Masia produces Koulibaly, unbelievable defender. He produces Bernard.
The Yamal case is
Then there's
actually weird.
Yamal, who is the best football player on the planet right now, and he's 18.
Do you know what's scary here is
That's
that-
not normal.
I don't know if you've seen the video of him walking out with Ramos. And then they're like, they don't know Ramos is walking out Madrid's tormentor in like 10 years time. I think this was like 2014 or
Oh, as
something like
a
that.
mascot.
The mascot
Mascot,
kid,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
And you're seeing Yamal just like,
And he looks exactly like
looks the exact same as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah.
But this is like, I was saying 2014, bro. It was
But
probably
what
like
makes
6
me
years
laugh
ago.
is his dad makes me laugh so much.
His
And
dad is
sometimes,
realest
I can't
brother
lie,
ever.
there's some days I just go on his Instagram, I just scroll. The songs,
He
the poses.
lives the dream of every
the way he dresses.
every man. I feel
He's
like
so funny, man.
Just the ability to be your authentic 100%
Yeah.
self, and your son is just the best player in the world at 18.
Mental.
And you ain't got to tell him nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Because just a mature head on his shoulders, he knows what he deserves.
Yeah.
Like, brother, that's the dream, man.
Player, man. And he
Mashallah,
obviously
man.
changed his DP
Young player.
to the LeBron.
Did he?
Against Golden State Warriors. You know when they came out 4-3 in 2016.
The little
yeah,
APC.
Because they think
He
they're
changed
like
it.
that. I saw today Fabrizio tweeted he's leading, like he's talking to Hansi about something.
No, he's gonna come out. He's gonna come out. But you know when the press conference, you got
Yeah.
players
It's
next
the
to the
roof of
manager.
the-
I ain't gonna
And they
lie,
asked the player. They asked the player the manager the question.
I ain't gonna lie, it's possible.
Of course, it's
Very
possible.
easily.
They battered them 3-0.
Hey, I want them to win. I want to see Lamine at Emirates.
Same.
I want to see Lamine at Emirates.
I wanna
We'll
play
see,
Barcelona.
I do.
we'll see Lamine at the Emirates in due time. I don't want to see him.
No,
All due
I
respect.
don't know if you don't want that.
I want to play
I don't
Barcelona.
know if you don't want that.
I want to play
I don't know
Barcelona.
if you don't want that. I'll lie.
No.
I want to go home as well.
Yeah, I want to go away as well. I want to
Yeah,
go away
I
Atletico.
will be
though.
there.
I want to go away Atletico.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
I'll be there. I'm
I wanna
there.
go Atletico.
Either way, yeah.
Yeah, I want to go.
That's a good stadium, Metropolitano.
Yeah, I need to go there. Obviously, last year I was at Madrid. Best day of my
Didn't
life.
they change the name? It's like the Saudi Stadium now or something.
But wow.
You were there, innit?
Yeah, home and away.
Nice.
Yeah, you went,
I
innit?
was at
I
home
remember.
one. Wow.
What, Declan
I
Rice?
went to PSG home and away last season after.
Oh, yeah, we had a good drive. That was a good drive.
We drove to Paris and back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
24 hours it took us
Unreal.
to go there and
They
back.
went out.
Yeah, it was not
They almost got beat him and Avi almost got beaten up.
Yeah. And Shaib.
Nice.
He almost got beaten up, yeah.
Nice.
But AV saved us
In the
with
streets
Dutch.
of Paris.
Shaib deserved it. I
He
can't
spoke
lie.
Dutch.
He deserved it.
Yeah, no, he did deserve it. He did deserve it. Wait, oh, walking out, we had to celebrate with the PSG fans.
Like that. Like,
Yeah, we had to act like we were more. Walking, crying.
You know that guy.
Fight back!
I just banged them faces. I made him take a picture. Like, punch his face.
That was me, AV and Shaib. We were fighting for our lives. Fighting for our lives, that day.
Anyways, let's read a few things from the Reddit. We've got Charky and Bruno are the only reason to watch Premier League football.
No, I would've said Bruno.
Manchester is saving the Prem. That comes from a Barca fan. Charky for sure. Bruno's obviously having a
Cherki,
great
I think
season,
it's-
but he's not as exciting to watch as Charky.
Yeah, I think Cherki's the first player to get 10 assists since Dimitri Payet in his debut season.
Oh, is he on 10 assists
Yeah,
today?
10 assists already.
Another one. Arteta should have understood the set piece tactic was going to get figured out eventually. The fact that he didn't showcase is that he does not have the experience necessary to be an Arsenal manager. Another one for
Keep
Arsenal.
improving, right, man.
Sunday is Judgment Day for Arteta and
Yeah.
Arsenal. The biggest league game of the season with the entire project on the line.
That's literally it.
Yeah.
Him and the players with everything to prove. Losing in a similar fashion to the Carabao Cup is the end of Arsenal's title hopes and will risk Arteta's job along with many of the players' rep in the fan base.
That's exactly what it
I
is.
love it.
Everything.
No, but I love it.
The players
That-
aren't
you know
saying-
how,
Back on the
how
wall.
big
Yeah.
this game is.
Yeah. Huge game.
I love it.
Huge game. I love a
Oh,
big
I
game.
love these ones. You know me, I'm up for these ones. Like tomorrow, like later today, I'm playing Prime. The way they're building up, I live for these ones. The entire project is on the line. See what he said?
I can't wait for next week's Sunday Roundup.
That's Zidane.
Yes,
Oh, yeah. Oh, tomorrow's
Welcome
a big
back.
game. Today's a big game.
Oh, I love it.
SDS Prime today as well.
So speaking of SS Ryan, there's another in the Reddit. Someone said, I need the goal from Danny. I need the Kaz goal and assist. Josh Abbott rocket goal.
Camilo.
Shentouf's brace. Camilo's free kick tomorrow. Let's go SSFC. I mean, that's a
7-0.
lot of things you're asking.
Bro,
for.
all of that ain't happening.
They want us to smoke them. They want us to
There's a
smoke
lot
them.
of things you're asking for, but we'll make it work. But you know what? You had this drink, by the way. This is the best.
What's that? Mass.
Oh, yes. I
Messi.
love this drink. I love
This
this
is a
drink.
good one.
It's the Messi one. You never
Yeah,
never had this one?
I've seen that one. I've seen that
Messi
one.
made his own drink.
Yeah.
There's a
very
dead
nice,
drink
very nice.
called Prime that's copying it, but this
Yeah.
one,
Oh, that's the real stuff.
this the real
This
stuff.
is the goat. This is the goat drink.
Oh, it's the goat. Messi. Let me try it. I ain't tried it.
So good it will jump out the bottle.
Yeah.
See, if that was Prime, you would have died now. Why did he turn into Lionel Messi? you know, Messi's watching my man play the tambourine.
Wow, that's delicious.
He's like,
This guy's gone bonkers
10 calories, man.
10 calories.
for the whole thing.
For the number 10 in it. That's why.
Taste the 10 calories in it.
Wow, man.
Wow. It's amazing.
Yes, this is the real
Wow.
one.
Shout us
I
out,
wanna
Messi, man.
save, this is so good. I'm gonna save it for later. Innit?
Yeah.
Drink it
big up.
offline. Drink it offline.
Big
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Someone
What a
said,
drink.
hot take, Ryan Chucky is top 5 most technically gifted footballers ever.
Ever is elite. Ever is
Oh,
elite.
now you're going
Mental,
too far, bro.
mental.
He's a very good footballer with great technical ability.
I mean,
Ever.
I mean.
Come on, bro. Like, many Ryan Chucky's have played in the Premier League.
Named it.
Something like Adel Torres. All the streets won't forget players.
Santi Cazorla's
Yeah, all the streets won't get
Ben
footballers.
Ben
Are like
Arfa,
Ryan Chucky.
Santi
It's like the same
Cazorla.
thing. Them kind of
Ryan
players.
Chucky's.
Haleb's one of them.
That's what he's doing.
Yeah, but he's got an output as well. I'm just saying. He's saying technically
No,
gifted.
no, he's
saying
insane.
come
Mate,
on.
that
He's
aftertaste
insane,
of the
I'm
drink
joking.
is nasty, man.
Hey.
What the hell? I can't get it out of my mouth.
You put. You really drank Prime.
Nasty,
Someone
man.
said,
He put Prime in the bottle.
just a reminder that Sharky said he'll do a 24-hour stream if they bought the league.
Did you do that?
I
Did you
don't
say
know. I
that?
think I did, yeah.
You probably did. What, on Twitch?
Your 24 hours are quite
SDS.
eventful, to be honest. So it'll be a good stream.
Yeah, I'm going to 24
Wake
hour
up,
stream.
gym.
Have you done a 24-hour
Beat
stream?
me.
Nope.
I don't want it.
Not plan to. That's long.
That's long, fam. I done
else?
one for when we did the beta
Ice
squad.
I've done 15 hours.
I
Ice
done
bath.
one beta squad. I was sleeping on stream.
You and Carl Nando's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do an IRL.
Beat
You
me
meet me
again.
That's
outside.
IRL though. I'm
Yeah.
talking about 24 hours,
Yeah.
sat down. Charity.
Oh, sat down. Oh,
Wait,
fair.
what?
I thought it was
Does that
just
mean-
on
wait,
the
does
pod.
that mean-
No, on SBS.
Does sleeping count as part of the stream?
No, I could be awake.
I was gonna say.
No, it's 24-hour stream on SDS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for 24 hours, different people want to come on. We're going to have...
You're gonna try roll past it?
No.
Nah. You because I go renegade. I go hold your
You're
face.
coming on to laugh at me for botting the league.
24-hour just cooks it.
It's 24-hour rolling podcast. 24-hour SS pod.
Damn.
Different guests
We need
on
to get everywhere.
every hour.
Like hour 5, we just be like, all right, man. Okay. I'll tell it to us, man. All right.
Bro,
Second pants.
The
Okay,
whole,
bro.
point, the whole point is by the end of it, I'm going to be completely done with the project and we're done with Arsenal.
Shark is never gonna do content again after that. I'm telling you.
Ever, bro.
No, can I be honest?
We
If
bought
Arsenal-
this league and go trophyless. There's a massive chance.
If we
that
go
Arsenal's
trophyless,
done.
no, Jen. If we go trophyless next season, just
Yeah.
I'm
Is that what I'm gonna do?
gonna watch football.
I'm
I'm,
not
gonna be
joking,
watching Inter Milan, Barcelona's. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
gonna be traveling Europe to watch random teams.
But that is it. A massive weekend next week. Who you playing in the relegation battle?
Brighton, Hove,
Brighton
and
at
Albion.
home.
This is like a derby.
Are we doing a watch along next Sunday?
I don't
Oi.
know. I don't know because
Oi.
it depends.
We'll be there.
I don't know.
People
Maybe.
comment. Do you want to see it?
Maybe we'll
Yeah.
see.
Let us know.
But yeah, a massive weekend next week. Like we said, this week can change a lot for Arsenal. We got Sporting on Wednesday, and then we have Manchester City at the Etihad on Sunday. Huge weekend. It's Avi's birthday that day as well.
Allah, I wish it was ruined.
It
I
could
hope
be.
it gets ruined.
Could-
Don't know now.
The amount of noise I've had to put up with this guy all season
Are
long.
we saying, Sean, if you can do a little finger click?
Yeah, if you can do the Kenny.
Worst birthday ever,
Yeah.
and we win. Of course, you're clicking that thing.
Of course,
Worst
bro.
birthday ever.
Worst
For
birthday
AV, worst birthday ever.
ever.
Yeah, but we win.
I'll take a relegation to have that.
Oh, I
win.
thought you said worst birthday ever, but Arsenal lose.
No.
Oh,
But,
okay,
but Arsenal losing is the worst birthday for him.
No, it is. It is.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. So both could
It's
happen.
tied right in.
Inshallah.
Yeah. So, anyways, that is the end of this week's roundup. Of course, it is Monday morning when the video's uploaded. And lighter news, Arsenal might let us down, but SDS never let you down. And because you're watching SDS, no matter what team you support, the best thing about Full League and SSFC is we all support SDS. Whether you're a Spurs fan, we've got United fans on this podcast, Liverpool, we're all SDS fans. And SDS never let you down. We are now 4 wins from 4, 12 points out of 12. We're playing against Prime later today. If you're watching this as it's coming out, you don't know the result. We're playing against Prime later today. We need your support, even if you're not coming online, on the streams, on the SDS watch lines. You're going to feature in the booth. You'll be in the
100%.
booth.
Yeah.
You're gonna come in. Say hi,
Come on,
say
brother.
some
Of
words,
course.
pre-game, post-game,
Yes.
whatever. We need everyone in the chat and go over to the Ball League chat, spam the green hearts, green emojis in the SDS chat. Show the players some love. All their Instagrams are on the SDSFC page. Go show them some support. Message them. I know they read your messages. We are having a strong season, and win, draw, or loss, which it's not gonna happen. We're gonna win this game. We are still in a very good position to go 3 Final Fours in a row. No team has ever done that in Baller League history, even in Germany. No one's gone to 3 Final Fours in a row. And that's just going to be another record to add to the record books. And SDS are taking over. So we're going to do that. And also, if we win against Prime, next week, we have the chance to have the longest win streak in start of Baller League history as well. 6 straight wins. We've got all the records at the
History
moment.
makers, man.
We've got all the records. We're the longest,
the trophies to back
longest
it.
unbeaten streak. Yeah, we've got everything. So we are completely different from Arsenal. Don't worry. I know there's an Arsenal fan at the helm, but we're mentality monsters at SDS. And you've seen it last week against Clutch. You're going to see it again against Prime and the rest of the season. Anyways, see you guys very soon. Goodbye.
One second, Liban's gonna come now.
Goodbye.